Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Oh, Ocho, I know you happy about this. The Giants traded Pro Bowl defensive tackle Dexter Lawrence to the Bengals for the 10th pick in next week's NFL draft. The Giants now own pick number 5 and pick number 10 in the first round. The Cincinnati Bengals.
No, they're not. No, they're not. They absolutely not. Hey, Joe, we getting better, huh? Joe, listen, we getting better. We gave up the 10th pick, right? You hear me, Unc?
Yeah.
We gave up the 10th pick and let a first round pick go that you don't know. You don't know what you're getting with your first round pick. Now, we looked at that. You read off Dexter Lawrence stats, right? Based on what he did last year, okay? We know what he was the year before that, and we know what he did the year before that. When we talk about the top defensive tackles, Joe, in the NFL, Dexter Lawrence is still one of those difference makers. A difference maker who is double teamed 60 to 70% of the time.
Okay.
Stay with me real quick. When we talk about the top defensive tackles in the NFL that can make an impact, we have an opportunity to get one of those who had a down season. The Bengals were extremely, extremely bad on defense last year. One, we couldn't stop the goddamn run.
Right.
We got brother Jared Allen's. Now we bring in brother Dexter Lawrence, who probably needed a change of scenery. Outside of having a down year, there were probably some internal issues where he didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
What can we get?
Well, he didn't have Joe. He had no more guaranteed money. He wanted a new
got
deal.
one.
Hey, bless his heart. I said this. I don't believe the Giants can do that based on the half a sack that he gave them last year.
That's it?
I paid you for those years, the Pro Bowl years. I paid you for that. Now I've got to pay you based on what I believe you'll do moving forward. Now you trade for him. I remember the Giants traded for the Jets traded Hassan Reddick. Remember he was with the Eagles, Joe? And Ocho, he was with the Eagles. The Jets trade for him. You trade for him and you're not going to give him a contract and you thought he was going to come? So if the Bengals, if you're not going to give him a contract, you just wasted
you know we're going to give him a contract, huh? We're not playing no games.
Well, y'all cheap ass ain't getting nothing.
Joe Burrow already sent that message in the middle of the season, Joe. You know that's why they're making the move they're making defensively. Mike Brown, Katie, and Troy, no, Joe is not playing. Build a team around me that is competent, especially on the other side of the ball. So if we score 50 points, the other team don't score 52. And they're showing, they put their money where their mouth is. And we talk about, listen, hold on. We talk about Dexter Lawrence, right? You talk about last year. He missed some time last year too, huh? You know, he had an elbow injury. His elbow was messed up. Huh? The year before that, he was the 7th best player in the goddamn league. And we talk about from a defensive tackle position.
But hey, it's what have you done for me lately, Ocho? You know that.
Ocho know that too. I don't know why Ocho did that.
Uncle Joe, I understand that, but I'm telling you.
Ocho, that man played 17 games last year. Joe, he missed no time.
Wait, hold on. What? But no, no, he wasn't. He was hurt last year. What year was the elbow? Was the year before?
He played 17 games, had 31 tackles, 14 solo, 17 assists, a half a sack, no forced fumble, no fumble recovery. He had 1 interception. The year before, he played 12 games.
It was that. Okay. I got my years mixed up.
And guess what? That year, he had 9 sacks. The year before that, he played 16 games, had 4.5 sacks.
Hey, Joe, you know, you do understand it's a D tackle, right?
Yeah.
It's a D tackle we talk about. He's double teamed 60, 70% of the time, Joe. He got 2 people on him. And he putting up them numbers.
I got you, bro.
This ain't no DN.
Yeah.
He had a half a sack more than I had, and I ain't been on the football field in 2 decades.
Hey, you know what? He's in the right place. He's in the right place. And Mike Brown is showing you.
Because think about this. He got a half a sack with Thibodeau, Abdul Carter, Ryan Burns.
And they went crazy.
So now tell me the guy that's on the defensive line that matches
nobody.
that.
But hold on. Them boys had double-digit sacks on both sides.
So who gonna get double digits? So think about it. They had double digit sacks. He had a half a sack. So now you don't got nobody that gonna have double digit sacks. How many sacks he actually gonna have
We don't
now?
know because the season hadn't started yet. But I know one thing: we've gotten better. We've gotten better.
10th pick for a half a sack.
And who's the 10th pick? Who are we getting that's gonna come in and make an impact? Who?
What about Ruben Bain for Miami?
He gonna be gone. He's not gonna be around in no 10.
You don't know that. They said that about Michael Parsons. He wasn't going at the 11th
Come
pick.
on now. Ruben Bain, he's not going to be there. Not in no 10. If anything, Caleb Downs ain't even going to be there because that would have been the person I think we would have gotten to add to our secondary. He not even going to be there at 10.
How you
I
don't know?
I'm telling you. Because I know other teams. I
tell you, I know I wouldn't give. I know I'm not giving up the 10th pick in the draft for a half a sack.
I know I would because
But
let me go.
Bengals.
There's nothing in the draft that's better than there's nothing in the draft that has a better resume than Dexter Lawrence.
Hey,
I can tell you that.
What?
There's nothing in the draft.
The Marks got Caleb Downs going to your guppies.
There's nothing in the draft that's better than Dexter Lawrence. I can tell you that.
We don't know, Ocho.
Hey, Ocho, what the
He's
Giants
proven. Okay, he had a down year. I had a down year. What that mean? And I came back and had 3 more 1,000-yard seasons after that. He had a down year.
It's incredibly rare when NFL franchises trade draft picks this high in the draft for individual veterans. We've seen a grand total of 2 veterans traded for first-round picks that were already guaranteed to be top 10 since 2000. One of them was Randy Moss. He was dealt for the 7th overall pick in 2005. The other was Russell Wilson, and he was shipped to the Broncos, including the 9th overall pick. How did that work out, Ocho?
Randy Moss, it worked out beautiful. Are you talking about Russell Wilson?
Hold on. They traded him to the Vikings. I mean, to the Raiders.
Oh, yeah, that didn't work out too well. But you see when he went to the Raiders, though, they weren't good back then, huh?
But Randy Moss was already a Hall of Famer, though, Ocho.
Hold on.
He was 28.
Hold on.
How old is Dexter Lawrence?
You know, I don't know.
He got to be at least 29, 30.
Wait, hold on.
He about to be 29.
Yeah. Wait, ain't nothing wrong with that. Hold on. We talking like Dexter Lawrence is some scrub or something.
You talking about Dexter Lawrence like he Aaron Donald or something.
Defensive tackle in the league. Jeffrey Simmons, Chris Jones, Aaron Donald is gone, and Dexter Lawrence. What are we talking about?
No.
We ain't talking about slouch.
I'm not taking him. I'm not taking him over Jordan Davis right now. I'm not even though I have concerns about his conditioning. I'm not taking him over Jalen Carter.
Okay, well that's your personal opinion, but I'm just saying based on what Dexter Lawrence has done since he's been in the NFL, he's a very, very good pick, and he's worthy.
I paid him for what he did in the NFL. I got to pay him for what he's gonna do moving forward. See, that's your problem. That's why you couldn't be a GM, because you're gonna pay everybody based on what they've done. I gotta pay you. I pay you based on what you're gonna do moving forward. He already got a big contract. I can't keep paying him based on what the hell he's done. Got to pay you based on what I believe.
Have you seen our defense? Have you seen the Cincinnati Bengals defense the past 2-3 years?
Yeah, and I don't think it's gotten any better. That's just
you don't think so?
Hell no.
We're gonna show you.
Hey, Unc, he don't either. Unc, he just in denial right now.
Who's in denial?
Just feel like
we ain't talking about the river in Africa.
Listen. Y'all say, oh, he had a bad season. Why'd you go get him? There's nobody else to get. We have to. And then now you telling me, oh, my goodness, the draft is coming up. We're going to get a player in the draft that's going to come in and make an immediate impact. It ain't nobody doing that either.
So why should anybody take Ruben Bain, Caleb Downs? Because right now they got Caleb Downs in the mark going number 11 to your guppies.
To my who? Hey,
your guppies.
Please stop disrespecting my teams.
No, we cannot.
I don't say nothing bad about your ponies. I don't say nothing bad about your ponies.
You can't. We were in the playoff back-to-back years with a rookie. Your team didn't do what
you ended up on the couch 2 weeks after we did. What you saying?
My quarterback got hurt. What was your excuse?
Our quarterback was hurt too.
No, your quarterback was hurt.
They put our quarterback on the bench.
Yeah. His feelings was hurt. That's the only thing that was hurt, his feelings.
Hey, you know what? I'm so glad y'all talk about my goddamn Bengals like this, huh? And the moves that we making, we showing y'all that we not being cheap. They always talk about Mike Brown being cheap. What is Mike Brown doing? He putting his mouth with the money. Yeah. He's showing y'all.
Okay.
We have to improve defensively. So what do? We go and get proven players that have done it before.
Based on that 0.5 sacks, he was not the third best defensive tackle in football. I'm just saying based on last year.
Okay, last year. Okay. But still one of the better players, even though he didn't have the amount of sacks you'd like.
Worth the 10 pick in the draft?
Absolutely.
And guess what? You gave him a 10 pick in the draft, and you're going to have to pay him $28 to $32 million a year. I wish I might.
You might not do it, but there's nobody in the draft better than Dexter Lawrence at his position right now, and there's nobody defensively that's better than him at their position. I bet that.
You just talked to talked to Big Mac. You just talked to Big Mac. You just talked to Big Mac over Ohio State.
So are we really doing that? So you saying Big Mac is going to come in and be better than Dexter Lawrence right now? Are we really doing that? Are you betting your money on that? Talk to me. Huh?
Yeah. All I'm just saying.
Come on now.
To give him the 10 pick in the draft, and you got to give him a contract on top of it. Got him like it's sticky. Got to be more careful.
I ain't think they had no more money left over there.
Hey, Joe, don't play with us like that, Joe.
No,
the cap continues to go up every single year. There's always money, and if they ever tell you there's not no money, because they don't want to pay you. If they want you, they got some wiggle room. You hear me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they know how to make room, Joe.
When I saw this today, I said, "Man, Ocho gonna be so happy."
You right. Now let's see Derrick Henry run the goddamn ball now, huh? Let's see him run the goddamn ball now. Matter of fact, let's see him throw the ball now. Cause DJ Turner, they picking everything off like a booger. You hear me?
Hey, y'all already know Lamar owns Cincinnati. Jack owns Cincinnati.
Yeah. Hey, boy, I can't wait till football season, boy. Huh? Because I'm going to have you crying. Well, you ain't going to be crying. I want you to remember this day. Joe, you over there laughing too. Don't think I ain't forgot about you and your goddamn Falcons. Too. Huh? We going to see who get the last laugh.
Right.
Joe like the Cowboys.
Hey, Joe, you live in Atlanta, Joe?
I didn't even catch that you called me a Falcon fan. I'm not I like the Falcons, Ocho, but I'm a Cowboys fan.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pray for you too.
And Dexter Lawrence ain't the third best because he ain't better than Cam Hayward for the Pittsburgh Steelers either. And Matabikwe is back from Baltimore, and he's not better than him.
Hey, have Matabikwe and Cam Ward and Cam Hayward ever had the seasons that Dexter Lawrence has? When?
Yeah.
When?
Cam Ward,
when have they ever had a season like Dexter Lawrence? His best season. When have either one of them ever had a season like that at the D tackle position? Oh yeah, I'm ready. Come on now. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Sugar ready for this. I put that on my cheetah pants. Neither one of them has. Yeah, come on, Ash. Bring it up, Ash. Woohoo!
Hey, Dexter Lawrence has been to three Pro Bowls. Cam Hayward is a first team All-Pro 4 times with 7 Pro Bowls.
Who been playing longer?
What we doing here?
Who been playing longer? Yeah, come on now. I'm ready.
I'm just telling you, my guy better.
Who been playing
longer? Give me Matabikwe. Matabikwe better.
I'm listening. Who been playing longer? Cam Hayward is what? 37? 30, huh?
Let that sink in. My guy 36, your guy 28, and my guy putting pussy in your guy.
Who?
Wah.
He done played 6-7 more years. What we talking about?
And still playing at a higher level than your guy.
That should tell you something. He wouldn't have been crying about his contract a few
years
ago where they didn't want to pay him. What we talking about?
And he balled out.
He ain't have a choice. They ain't had nobody else doing nothing out there. He ain't have a choice. What we talking about? Yeah. Hey, we on my topic now. We on football, so I'm ready for everything you throw at me.
Yes.
Huh? Let's go.
Hey, my guy missed all last year, and he's been to 1 fewer Pro Bowls with 1 fewer season. Guy? So my guy gonna be better than your guy.
Mataduke? Listen, I'm not here to disrespect anybody. I'm here to uplift my player that we just got. I'm not worried about what your player does. I'm not worried about what they've done in the past. I want to know, what have you done for me lately? And the season hasn't started yet, and that's all that matters.
You're just talking about what have you done for me lately. Your guy had a half a sack. My guy missed the entire season. Your guy played in 17 games and had half a sack more than what my guy missed the entire season. And you talking about what have you done for me lately?
It's 2026.
Your guy done nothing.
It's 2026, and Dexter Lawrence is better than everybody you just named. I can tell you that. And you can ask any. You do
realize Matabikwe has had 13 sacks in the season.
Who? Say it again.
Now all of a sudden, you sit on a tree branch and turn your head all the way around.
Who had 13 sacks in the season?
Matabikwe.
What position does Matabikwe play? He does
D-tackle.
not play D-tackle. When did he have a 13 sack season at D-tackle? When?
Whoa.
That would put him.
You're scaring me. You're scaring Joe, and I'm going to have to hang up on you, buddy.
In the upper echelon of D tackles with goddamn Aaron Donald. He ain't had no 13 sack season.
Chris Jones have had 15.
Chris Jones is the best D tackle in the league, along with Jeffrey Simmons.
Ocho.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hey, I'm Joe ready. Go look it up. Google him. I'm just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts.
Huh? Hey,
that's all I'm gonna give you. Just the facts.
What are you talking about, Joe?
I'm talking about Matabikwe as a better defensive tackle than
definitely not. He's definitely not. And you only believe that because you're a Ravens player and former player. That's the only reason you believe that. That's it. Where was Matabikwe last year?
He was hurt. Why was he hurt? Season. That's why they couldn't get no pressure. Why was he hurt? I don't know why he was hurt. I think he hurt his neck.
Oh, my neck. Oh.
You mean to tell? Hold on. You mean to tell me your guy was healthy all year and only gave you a half a sack? Hold on.
You know why he got half a sack? Because the goddamn greedy ass defensive ends took all the goddamn sacks. Huh? Let me tell you that. Why did they have all the sacks on the outside? Because they refused to run the ball up the goddamn middle.
Hey, Joe, I was just at Whole Foods this morning. I had more sacks. I had 2 sacks than what he had all year in 17 games. I was just at Whole Foods this morning. Ask him. I was in the self-checkout. 2 sacks.
Hey, so you mean, hold on. Your player had no sacks and he was hurt last year, right?
Yeah.
But for some reason you think he's better than Dexter Lawrence. And he didn't even play last year. So you think he's better off of something he did 2 years ago.
I told you my guy missed the entire season and had a half a sack less than your guy who played 17 games.
That means my guy would still be better either way because yours didn't do anything last year.
What? Your guy just collected a check.
So what your guy did? He collected a check all last year and ain't do nothing.
I mean, he got a sexy dance though. He got a sexy dance. Yeah, he got a sexy dance.
Don't be hating on us. You know what? Unc hating. Hey, don't hate on us trying to improve our defense.
I'm not mad. I just think you gave up a bit much, Ocho.
We did.
That's all.
Because it ain't nothing finna come in there and make the Bengals. Wow.
Yeah. Joe, here we go. Matabikwe played 2 games. He had 2 sacks. Your guy played 17, half a sack.
Your guy played 2 games last year? And
2, that's it. Yo,
yeah, what?
Get him. Oh, yeah.
Hey, you know,
see, Ocho,
hey.
Chad, I don't even want to do
Joe,
Ocho like this.
They don't even double team him, Joe. You hear me? They don't even double team him. Listen, when you look at the scouting report, when you play the goddamn Ravens, you know, they talk about Kyle Hamilton. You know, that's the focal point. You know, Kyle Hamilton. That you know, we got to deal with him. He's the versatile one. We got to watch where he lines up at. Huh? We ain't talking about nobody on that goddamn defensive line. This ain't this ain't hey Joe, this ain't the early 2000s. What we talking about?
They talking about Brian Burns.
Yeah. Double-digit sacker.
I mean, look here. If you got a double-digit sacker, and
hold on both sides though. Double-digit sackers on both sides.
And you mean to tell me you can't get but a half?
Because they going away from him, Monk. They going away from him.
Don't you think they should be?
Hey, hold on. Why you think they not allowing the pocket collapse and they running outside away from him? Huh?
Let me ask you a question. You believe Dexter Lawrence better than Quinny Williams? Because you said he was the third best D tackle. Now I done named a couple of them, and he keep going lower and lower.
That's a good one, huh? That's a good one.
Okay, we'll give you a good answer.
Up there. That's a good one. Can I ask you a question? At any point when we talk about some of the better D tackles in the NFL, was Quinny Williams ever in that conversation with Dexter Lawrence?
Yes, absolutely.
Let me finish. With Aaron Donald, with Jeffrey Simmons, with Chris Jones.
Yes.
It was?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, Aaron is a historical.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You're talking about Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
You're talking about you can make a case Aaron Donald is one of the greatest defensive
all
players
time,
of all time. Not just in now in the last 10, 15 years. You talk about the history of the game, you can make a case for Aaron Donald. 3 defensive player of the year, 8 first-team All-Pros, 10 Pro Bowls. He went to the Pro Bowl every year he was in the league. He was an 8-time first-team All-Pro, and he was Defensive Rookie of the Year. So we're talking about one of the historically great players in the history of the NFL. So all the guys that you're mentioning, they're good and great in their own right, but they ain't him. When you start talking about Aaron Donald, you start talking about guys like Reggie White. You talk about a guy like a
John
Lawrence Taylor.
Randall's,
You talk about guys like Ray Lewis. Yeah, you talk about his pantheon players. I ain't taking Dexter Lawrence over the big D tackle out of Seattle that we had on
Big Leonard Williams. Yeah, the boy's good.
Yeah.
Now that's now at that point, you know when that is
Big Buck, DeForest Buckner out of Indy. He keep going down every time I name somebody. He goes low and low.
Vita Vea. I mean, it's all based on preference.
You better stop while you behind. You behind right now. Just don't name nobody.
No, we not.
Don't name nobody else.
Again, y'all, you disrespecting Derek Lawrence and what he's done to date. We're disrespecting his resume and what he's done. Acting like he just.
All I'm saying is that I just think
Joe, he act like we just talk about some slouch. Talk about one of the best in the game. Okay, he had a down year.
All I'm saying is that I believe you gave up too much for him.
Does that mean I'm not good anymore? Absolutely not, because after that down year, I had three more 1,000-yard seasons.
Yeah.
Come on, what are we talking about?
Ocho, all I said is that I thought they gave up
Joe,
too much.
I mean, okay, if you're saying they gave up too much, who in the draft that had that blew college out of the water that's going to come in and do what Dexter Lawrence has done through his NFL career right now? Who's going to come in and do that?
You said you love Ruben Bain. Ruben Bain might be there.
He's not going to be there. He's not.
I hope he's
not.
Mesidor. You got Big Mac.
These players are not going to be there. You know that. When it comes to the draft, the best are coming off the board. Forget what the team needs. If the best is there, he's gone. And you talk about the upper echelon, talk about they're going to be there at 10.
Okay. All right. I hope you, for your sake, Ocho.
I'm never wrong. Right. I'm never wrong when it comes to football, though. I'm never wrong.
You gave up the 10th pick, and you're gonna have to pay him a contract. All right, we're gonna get you out of this. It's time for our final segment.
No. I don't want to go. Hey, I don't want to go. Hey, I took a nap.
Well, we're gonna leave you on after Joe and I get off, so you take it away. Miami traded Jaylen Waddle to the Broncos for Jaylen Waddle and a 2026 fourth-round pick to the Broncos for their first-round pick this year, as well as a third and fourth-round picks going to Miami. Ocho, clearly, the Dolphins are in rebuild mode, stockpiling picks. But don't you got to have something for your quarterback?
Hey, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing.
Did they get draft picks though, Uncle Ocho?
They got a first rounder and they got a first, but the fourth round is canceled out. But they basically got a first and a third.
They got a first and a third, Joe. But we talk about somebody
Yeah.
coming in and making an immediate impact, especially at the receiver position. You look at what Malik Willis had when he was at Green Bay. He had some dogs around him. He had some really, really good receivers. They might have been young, but he had some really good receivers around him. Now, when we come to Miami, this is no disrespect to them. You got brother Tutu Atwell. You know, we have some guys. We have some good guys, but you still need that dog, Joe. You still need that dog, Joe, as a quarterback. When you come out there and come hella high water, you know this individual here I can count on. I can count on him to get open every single time. They don't. I don't think they have that right now, Joe. They have some good players, but we need a difference maker, Joe. You need one. Now you got a quarterback. You saw the situation he came from. You saw what he had around him. You know why he had success in the short amount of time that he did play when Jordan Love went out. I hope the Dolphins they do the young Bulls some justice, or we're gonna be right back in the same goddamn situation again, struggling.
Well, Ocho, you don't think they can go in the draft and get a dog?
Hey, who do we have?
I'm asking. I'm saying, think about this.
Right.
Think about this. If they rebuild and they reload,
Right. They reload big time.
we getting rid of Waddle, so we getting rid of
Tyreek is gone.
presence. So yeah, maybe we want to start young and grow with some of this young talent.
I like, you know what the thing is? I kind of like a proven commodity. Now, everybody ain't gonna be Jamar Chase coming out, or Justin Jefferson have those kind of rookie seasons, or Randy Moss have the outstanding rookie season. But my question is, hell, the happiest people in the room are the Eagles, because they said if Jaylen Waddle went for a first and a third, man, y'all got me cursing over here, Ocho. If Jaylen Waddle go for a first and third, what the hell is A.J. Brown worth?
About the same or better.
About more.
The same or better.
I don't think anybody gonna say Jaylen Waddle is a comparable receiver to A.J. Brown. The problem that A.J. Brown, that everybody knows, is that they know Philly want to move him, and they know A.J. Brown want to be moved.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the thing. Like, we know y'all want to move him. We just not gonna flinch and give y'all. We're not giving you 2 first rounders. That ain't happening.
Right. I think a first and the third is good. The first and the third is good. I think he's still going to get moved. I think it'll probably be after June. I think right now.
Yeah, for the cap
reason, I think it's going to happen in June. But they know he doesn't want to be there.
Hold on, though. But if it happens in June, I mean, you can't draft now.
You get the draft compensation next year, because you know they're working on the plan, Ocho, to try to extend draft picks out to 5 years. Basketball is 7 years. Football is 3 years. So they're trying to work out a proposal and propose it like you can trade draft picks up to 5 years in advance. So,
hey, I don't like it, huh? I don't like it. Listen, I know they have a new regime over there in Miami. You want to tear it all the way down. I hope they keep Devon Achane. I hope.
They said he's not available.
Don't think about giving him away, because right now that would be your best offensive weapon. They still need some type of veteran presence with those young receivers, someone in it that they can count on for that quarterback. You got to have it.
No, the Broncos gave up a first-round pick. They gave up their first-round pick this year and a second-round pick.
But hey,
the fourth check.
The Broncos could afford to do that. Look at the defense. They can afford to do that. For
me, I'd rather have A.J. Brown. I'd rather have A.J. Brown.
Wait, as opposed, what you talking about for the Broncos?
As opposed to Waddle.
Oh, man, okay, I understand what you're saying. Hey, listen, hold on.
Oh, you said you'd rather have Waddle?
I'm just saying A.J. Brown is obviously the better player, but hey, Waddle ain't no goddamn slouch now. We can't do that.
Right.
Hey, we talk about somebody that can also take some short, take some intermediate, and go to the house.
Yeah, he can take it out. He's a deep threat. Yeah.
See, I don't want to just put Waddle in that boat where say, you know what, he's just strictly a deep threat because he's so.
No.
I seen him catch some short stuff. Take it.
Yeah, for sure. He got speed to burn now. But I mean, all honesty, Ocho, I don't look at Waddle as a 1. I don't look at Cortland Sutton as a 1.
No,
I don't.
You don't see Sutton as a 1, huh?
Nope, I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
I like.
I think the thing is, people like, well, he's the number 1 receiver. Okay, yeah, Everybody got to be somebody got to be the number one.
But we know what makes number one.
But when I look at a number one, Ocho, I look at a guy that says they going in the game, they got to stop him.
Okay.
I don't think people go in the game saying that we got to stop Courtland Sutton. We got to stop Jaylen Waddle. They go in the game and say we got to stop Tyreek. We got to stop Jetta. We got to stop Chase. I think they go in the game. We got to stop Puka. I think JSN. They go in the game saying we got to stop those guys. Those are the guys I look at as okay. That's a one.
I see what you mean.
That's a one. I look at a Nico Collins. That's a one to me, Ocho. Now everybody got their own opinions, but I look at a one is that somebody put him the game plan and says we got to stop him.
Yeah.
And I don't.
When I look at Waddle, obviously, and a lot of people probably wouldn't agree with me. For someone that has speed to burn, that can take the top off of defense the way he does, that can take short and intermediate routes and turn those into 70 and 80-yard touchdowns. At times, if he's the only viable option offensively, defense adjustments when they come out the huddle are made. We have to worry about this individual right here. When he goes,
look at his number when Tyreek got hurt. What does his number look like when Tyreek got hurt?
And we also know why that was.
See, but my thing is, Ocho, whether TJ was there or not, whether your Scott was there or not, you did what you did. That's what ones do. It don't matter. It don't matter. Okay, the number 2 can go out. The number 3 can go out. I'm still here.
I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna get mine.
Okay,
hey Joe.
So that's how I judge a number one. I get it. Yeah, he caught this, but no, like I said, I judge a number one differently than most fans judge a number one. But hey, to each his own. Yeah. And I'm not saying they're bad players, but I'm saying my criteria for being a number one, you got to be that boy.
I like it.
You got to be that boy. You got to require special attention. If somebody got a number one corner, they need to see you.
Yeah. I know one thing. They offense just got much, much, much better with what they have already. Much better.
Who, the Broncos?
Absolutely.
But I don't know what the Dolphins are doing. They got so much. Ocho, they got damn near $200 million in dead money on the cap.
They don't care. They ain't tripping. They're not tripping. We can demolish everything and start all the way over from scratch.
Damn. Unc, how you feel about your Broncos, man? What y'all missing? What you think y'all need now?
Y'all got every goddamn whole field.
Nah, I still look. We solid, but if you look at the teams, when I look at the teams that I look at the Rams, they got a number one receiver, Puka.
Yeah. And
then you got Devontae. You look at JSN. You look at the teams, and they got I just like, and look, I think Bo is good. I thought Bo had an unbelievable season. It would have been great to see what the Broncos could have done. Had he been healthy, we'll never know. Do I think they would have won if they'd had Bo? Would they beat the Patriots? Yes, I believe they would have. But that's neither here nor there. I want a playmaking tight end. That's what I want. A playmaking tight end. They don't have that. They got guys.
Yeah.
Nothing special.
I don't know. Y'all loaded that.
Hell, go get Darren Waller.
Y'all loaded that receiver. Y'all loaded.
Ocho, we got a bunch of receivers, but ain't no hell raisers, man. I don't need Ocho. You need a difference maker. The Patriots could win with a hodgepodge of guys. Man, come on now. Everybody keep on thinking they're gonna be Kansas City. Well, if you're gonna be Kansas City, your quarterback better be Mahomes. Because sometimes you need your guy to make that guy look good. Mm-hmm. We're gonna find out. Because guess what? Everybody start down in the bottom in the ravine, Ocho. You don't get to pick up
No.
where you left off. You don't get to pick back up in the AFC Championship, NFC Championship, or the divisional rounds or the playoffs. You got to start all the way at the bottom.
What have you done for me lately?
Hey,
That's it. And don't nobody care about last year. Last year ain't got nothing to do with this year.
Hello.
You know, hey, man. You know, you got the homeboy. Man, I used to date a lawyer or a doctor. Where's she at now? You ain't got no doctor or lawyer under your arm. So I don't know what you used to have. I'm telling you what you got right now. You know the homeboy. Man, hey, Sharpe, man, hey, she a lawyer.
Yeah.
Hey, man, what I look? Man, Sharpe, man, you know, she was tripping. Oh, okay. You didn't seem like she was tripping when you was shouting out on credentials. Oh, yeah, she in med school. Hey, Sharpe, what you think, Sharpe?
Right.
Nice,
Hey, they can't wait to brag on their girl, can they? Hey. Cats can't wait.
Ocho, you know, you got that homeboy. Hey, Sharpe, what you think? She nice, hey.
Yeah.
Man, you got your little something.
Yeah.
Man, she a little old doctor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks. That show how cats be. I've been dating for a little while. Yeah, she got her own paper. Yeah, she bad, boy. Yeah. Yeah.
This boy you got to watch out for, man. Hold on, who's that? Simba was telling the story about how he introduced this girl to the game and game slid in the girl DM.
Oh man.
who was that? Who was the game?
Hey.
Man, you know Hurricane Game, the rapper.
Game. Oh,
Hey.
okay.
Hey, but y'all know how the game played now. Y'all know it's some cats out here who don't mind now.
But
They putting that knife in your back and twist it a little
bro,
bit. Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah.
Ocho. I introduced old boy to somebody. I said, hey, man, this
Okay.
right here, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, now, mind you, I don't say no name, but I did put a word in for him, help them get a job with a team in the league.
Take your time now.
I entered right there. Hey, they're my people right here.
Yeah.
Hey, man, she nice. How 2 days later she sent me a thing?
What?
You know him? He done slid a DM. Talk about it was nice to meet you this weekend.
Oh, that's dirty business.
Oh boy, I done had something worse than that.
Joe, what happened, Joe? Talk to me.
Yeah,
Did I call him?
You
I
called
said,
him?
bro, I said, bro, I introduced you. Nah, man, I thought that was her. What difference does it make?
Hey, he playing nasty, huh? He playing nasty. Joe, what happened with you, Joe?
Man, this was a long
Hold on,
time ago.
hold on, take your time.
Long
Take your time now.
Man, I was dating this girl, and one day after practice, she hit me. She going off. She was like, "I can't believe you think I would trying to run with one of your teammates." This, that. I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She was like, "One of your teammates called me, say he got my number from you." This, that. I'm like, "Say he got my number from you." I'm like, "Man, I ain't got nobody." So somebody done went in my phone during practice, and they got the number out, and then hit her, and now she think I'm the one I told him to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't do no dirty bit, man.
Hold on, time out, Joe. He went in your phone and got the girl number?
Yeah, man, got the girl number, called her, then tried to throw his little whoop down.
That dirty, Ocho.
Yeah.
I can't believe you ain't had the. Oh man.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
Hey, Joe and Unc, like I normally never been number one. I've always been in the number 2 spot most of the time, most of my life, most of my career, especially during my That's why I'm so cautious, because I understand how the game go. Because I done been number 1 so long, I done seen everything and how it worked. So I always thought.
Yeah, you mean you done been number 2?
Yeah, I done been number 2 so long, so I done seen all the plays and all the stuff that they do and the lies, and I done been, you sitting here with me, you on the phone with him, I'm about to go to sleep, and so I understand that. So I've always been real cautious about being number 1, because I understand how it was to be number 2 so long. I know what the play is. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So anytime I see any kind of confusion or I see any signs.
Oh, that one thing you will do now. My homeboy Ocho ain't got no problem being a clown. He see a circus coming, he dress up immediately.
Hey, Joe. Oh, you trying to be funny? Oh, baby, we can make it a comedy show. If that's what you want to do, you know.
Hey,
Oh,
Yeah.
Ocho,
But Joe, I sat there. I walked up to him. I said, "Hey, but man, hey, this my boy right here. We worked out together."
yeah.
Hey, and Joe,
What's
you've
up?
been in the big leagues. You've been in the big leagues. We live a different lifestyle. You hear the
Yes.
stories all the time, Joe. You know how the game go. Go ahead, go.
Yeah.
Big fish take little fish. It's always been that way. And most of the time,
But if I go around Ocho, I go around somebody. I ain't even looking. As a matter of fact, I don't even feel comfortable. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move
Ask
it on
for it.
along. I'm not, bro. Check this out. So we there. I know old boy. I know the dude. But one of his homeboys. So I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm working.
Yeah.
So about leave, go to another station. She's like, babe, I don't want to get you upset, but do he know that I'm with you? I was like, yeah, why? He said, but because every time you look away and I look up, he winking and smiling.
Oh, yeah. That bad, man. That bad.
Check it out. So I was like, for real? I said, okay. I said, maybe maybe it ain't like that. She said, oh, you know what? Maybe you're right. So we go sit down. I'm done with my thing. We just sitting on the couch. We just sitting there. She leaned over. It ain't my imagination. He's doing it for real. And I told him that I was with you, and I think it's disrespectful.
Damn.
So I said, well, let me handle it. She said, no. She said, if it's a guy, it's my job to handle it. If it's a lady, it's your job to handle it. She said, I said, no, we'll worry about it. So I called old boy that he was with, because I've been knowing him for years. I said, my man, I don't know if you know this, but let me pull your shirt on something.
Yeah.
He said, what's up, Sharp? I said, oh boy, that's with you. He's being disrespectful. I said, I didn't step to him and make no scene because of you. But him doing what he's doing is a reflection of you because you got him in your company.
Absolutely.
I said, out of respect to you, he said, you know what? He said, I'm going to handle it. He said, give me 10 minutes. I'm going to call you back. He hit me back. He said, I handle it. And everything that you said, you right. He said, you know I ain't got nothing but love for you. He said, I've been knowing you since I was in college. And you always been straight with me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be straight with you. I handle that situation. I'm like, dude. I said, y'all, Ocho, but it's always been like that with me. I mean, I'm talking to, I don't go out that much. I might go out one time.
Yeah.
Talk to the girl. She called me. Oh, why you tell such and such? I said, I didn't tell nobody nothing. You think I want my business out there? Well, he said that you said. He done went back because he saw us talking. He done went back and told the girl that I told everybody in the locker room I was having sex with her.
Oh, man.
hey, what is it?
See, that's why I moved. That's why I moved by myself.
It's a dirty game, Uncle Joe.
But come on, Ocho. It is. It is, Ocho.
It's always been
but
that way too.
If I see somebody with somebody, it ain't no misunderstanding. She with him. I don't care what the capacity is.
Right.
If I see y'all out of the club, I see y'all at a restaurant, I'm assuming y'all together.
Hello.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
It's too many. It's too many to try to butt heads with you over one.
Absolutely.
I don't care how beautiful she is. And there have been some beautiful women. But nah, it ain't that serious, man.
Hey, Joe.
What was that?
You know firsthand, boy. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, you hear me?
It's a dirty game, boy.
Joe, Joe.
But see, Ocho, you keep the 12s, though. You keep a 12. That one thing about my, hey, look here. He keep a 12 on
Joe,
me.
I done sat down, Joe.
Yeah. I'm saying you ready to get married now,
boy, I'm about to jump. I might be 2 brooms. Huh? Hey, matter of fact, I'm gonna say after I whoop your ass, I'm gonna jump the broom.
Whoa. Hey, bro, I don't want to lump you up for your wedding now.
Hey, hold on, Joe.
I just need 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Just for us to square up, man.
But who does that, Ocho? I ain't no way. Somebody say, hey, this is my girl, Ocho. Hey, how you doing, such and such? And then you gonna slide on a DM?
Man, it's cats out here like that.
You gonna be winking at her?
It's cats out here like that.
That's even, I done, what I done showed you?
You showed it to me now. You did.
There's some cats out there like that.
Who you telling? But my grandma, my grandma always had a saying, Joe. My grandma, what you know about this? Why you talking to me like this? Like, baby, I don't understand. I don't care who you're dating. Actually, when you make it, you have to understand most of the people that you're going to meet at this point now that you are who you are and you're making what you make, it's not who you are, it's what you can do. And she might say she love you, but if anybody asking, your girl is single, depending on who the person is asking. Joe, you're not hearing me, Joe. Might be
I'm hearing
together,
you, boy.
but your
I'm
girl
picking
is
up
single,
what you're putting down.
depending on who it is trying to holler.
Absolutely.
Come on, man. It ain't Sunday. I'm not here to preach. I'm not here to do that. But there have been many examples, even in the chat. There have been many examples. Yeah. I'm sure y'all can understand what I'm talking about. And at our level, it's even worse. At that point, it's about opportunity. Many of those that we have access to are opportunists. And when a better opportunity presents itself and they know they can't get caught, they're going to play the game.
Absolutely.
But y'all do realize the night has 1,000 eyes. On most night, it has 1,002 because somebody see you.
Take your time.
Hello.
Because that doesn't happen. I mean, until this day, I shut it down. I ain't say nothing up. I ain't say what I know, who told me, but they saw it.
Yeah.
Getting out of one car, getting into another. To this day, don't even know. I just stopped talking.
Thought they were low as the flow then.
Thought it 1:30 in the morning.
Damn. You know the time and all?
Know the time. He called and told me.
Yeah.
Cause he's like, hey, he's like, dog, you and such still together? So when somebody asks you a question like that, Ocho, so I got to, yeah. Like,
yeah.
He's like,
hey,
dog. I said, what you see, dog? Man, I saw her getting out of such and such car.
Oh man.
Huh?
Yeah.
What time was it? 1:30. You know what I'm saying? Like 1:30. He say, homeboy. He say, because he called me room. He called me room. He's like, room. He's like, I was creeping too.
Yeah.
I say, okay. There are certain people that'll tell you things. It's just like God himself spoke it to me.
And sometimes, Joe and Unc, people ain't got to tell you. All you got to do is pay attention.
You already know.
Just pay attention. They tell on themselves.
We got to get into the shocking turn of events involving Maxx Crosby. Ocho, Raiders broke the news that the trade had sending Maxx Crosby to the Baltimore Ravens for 2 first-round draft picks had been rescinded. Raiders alleged in a statement that the Ravens had backed out of the agreement reached 4 days earlier. It was then reported that medical concerns arose during Crosby's physical and were a catalyst for the dissolution of the deal. Ravens GM Eric DeCosta said today, nobody is more upset than him. Gutted by it, actually, big regret for me. But we will move forward as a football team. DeCosta added that losing center Tyler Lindenbaum to the Raiders, the Ravens began envisioning a possibility of pairing Crosby with Hendricks, whom the team signed today. But Crosby's medical outlook prevented the possibility from materializing. Jane Slater reported that the Ravens considered renegotiating the Crosby trade to account for the team's discomfort with the edge rusher's prognosis. Ultimately, however, the team opted to withdraw from the deal entirely. Ocho, we don't normally see this, Now, the Ravens have been in a situation where, if I remember correctly, the Brock Marion, they really liked him, but he had a shoulder issue. Michael Brockers had a knee issue, and they rescinded the deal that was on the table. But you're talking about a Maxx Crosby. He did have a meniscus injury. Reports are that he had been dealing with this all year. This happened started bothering him in the offseason. He played through it. He ended up having surgery, and the type of surgery that he has, that's somewhere between a 3 and a 6 month recovery time. And I don't know if it's a lateral meniscus or medial meniscus, but that is a long, because he had it torn, and I guess he had it repaired. If what the reports are true, that's a big timetable, but that puts him on to be recovered probably around June, Ocho. Training camp starts about 6 weeks later in late July. So who knows? Like I said, it could be early June, could be late June, but still he would have 3 weeks, and I'm sure he'd be a limited participant, and you kind of build him up to get him ready to go come September. When you heard that the trade for Maxx Crosby had been rescinded, what did you think? And you're like, okay, what's going on?
I've never seen anything like that, Unc. I've never seen anything like that, especially a player like Maxx Crosby that's an impact player that makes your team exponentially better right away. Just his presence alone, and the fact that they rescinded it, I didn't know what was going on. And the first thing that dawned on me, well, maybe he failed his physical. Obviously, that's the only thing I could think of, because I know a player himself wouldn't say, you know what, I don't want to be here, and he lets the team knows he doesn't. He rather wishes not to be here. But once that did happen, I thought about it. Well, understanding that they knew he had a knee issue. They knew about
he had knee surgery.
Knew about the knee surgery. I mean, I'm confused. What did you expect the physical to look like? Obviously, he's in rehab. Obviously, he's recovering. He would probably be ready in time for football season to play. And the fact that he played on it and had 10 plus sacks, or maybe 10 sacks this season, and he was forced to sit out the last 2 games of the season, I think he would be okay. He would recover. So I'm confused on why they chose to do this. Why they chose, to rescind. Him being there, it makes no sense to me. And I like the fact that they were going to try to pair Hendrickson and Crosby together. Hell, that they would have been hell on wheels if they were able to pull that off.
Yeah, I think if you really look at it, Henderson might be a better pure pass rusher. But overall, I think because Crosby plays the run so much better than Hendrickson, I think he gives them a dynamic. And, you got to have somebody that can set the edge. And Maxx Crosby can set the edge, but he could also become very disruptive, pressure your quarterback, and get to your quarterback. Hendrickson, we've seen over the last couple of years in which he wasn't injured, you see the numbers that he's put up. He is a pure pass rusher, drafted by the New Orleans Saints, and ended up going to became a free agency and goes to Cincinnati and played extremely well. Reports are that he probably took a little less money to go to Baltimore, but I think there were some hard feelings. He's like, you had years to get this done. Now, all of a sudden, you want me because I could potentially be going to a division rival. Ocho, look, I agree with you at everything that you said. They knew he had surgery, and maybe you're looking at it because you're looking at it long term because you got Maxx Crosby. I think you owe him $100 and something million on that contract now. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, and chat, forgive me if I'm misspeaking. I think this is the only year in which he has guaranteed money on the contract. So now I'm looking at it, Ocho, and he's only 29. Okay, yes, he had surgery on the knee. But what doctors can see is that what you, to the naked, untrained eye, can't see is degeneration. Now, it looks good this year, but what happens next year? And as we move on, now you're talking about somebody that's dealing with degeneration in the knee. So I got a very arthritic right knee, same thing with the left knee. And I got basically bone on bone on the lateral side, which is the outside, and I'm damn near bone on bone on the inside, which is the medial meniscus. And what has happened as I've gotten older, stuff start to happen. This is what, and you see it with a lot of old people, Ocho, that didn't play sports. Your body just get older, and cartilage starts to dissipate, and you get that bone on bone. I'm fortunate enough to be in a situation where I can afford, great medical care, and I don't have to all this hang-ups. I can go, okay, what's going on? Now, insurance company wouldn't take care of whatever I had going on, so I had to pay for my own MRI.
Right.
No problem. And then I go to one doctor. He says, okay, you can do X, Y, and Z. I go come to the doctor out here. I'm at Curlin Job and go to the doctor that did my hips, and he looks at it like, well, Shannon, let me explain it to you. It's an X, Y, and Z, so forth and so on. But, you got degenerative needs, and eventually, hey, I'm not telling you anything that you didn't already know. You're going to have knee replacement. If not one, probably both of your knees. But the right knee that I'm looking at now, you're going to have to. So I think that's what the Ravens doctors are looking at, that, okay, yeah, this healing up properly, but we see some degeneration in this knee. And that's never good because, to be on the hook for a knee that could be, not just me speculating. Now, I haven't talked to anybody, but I'm sitting as a doctor, you probably look at it as Ravens, like, hold on now. In order for this to make sense to us, Ocho, because you got to realize what we're giving up. We're giving up the number 14 pick this year, and who knows what that pick, you hope that if the trade would have gone through, we're somewhere 32. Ideally, it'd be 32. If we give up the 32 pick next year, you know what that means, Ocho? We won the Super Bowl.
Most definitely.
31, that means we were in the Super Bowl.
Honestly.
29-30, 29-30, Ocho, we were in the championship game.
This is what I'm thinking about. You think about a player that's 29 years old.
Yeah.
A player like Maxx Crosby, that's a disruptor. He's been in the NFL for a few years. And if you take an MRI, if you do an MRI of all the players that have 8, 9, or 10 years or more, I'm sure there's something alarming on everybody's MRI if you look at it. It always is.
Yes.
Nobody is 100% healthy. Everyone has issues, whatever it may be. I just know that Maxx Crosby that we saw that was on the field last year with the Las Vegas Raiders was an impact player, and he made a difference every time he was out there. Even doing a losing effort, he was still a disruptor. He still was able to set the edge. He was still able to disrupt the pass depending on who they were playing. It really didn't matter. No one can stop him. You can only hope to contain a player like Max. So to let him go because of what you see, in an MRI when he was already hurt last year and he's recovering, he has rehab, and you doctors have the resources to get him as healthy as possible. And you know what you get with a almost healthy or even 90% or 95% Maxx Crosby, and you let him go and understanding what he can do for your team and making your team exponentially better, especially if you pair him with Henderson. I'm like, I don't see. Listen, it's a business decision on their part. I just understand as great as he is, even with a messed up knee where he's going to recover, where he's going to rehab, there's no way I sit him back. But obviously, I don't own the goddamn Ravens. It ain't my decision.
And you ain't got $100+ million tied up. But here's the thing, Ocho. What if I told you can get a very similar player? Hold up. And this is what they do. Ocho, what if I told you I could get you a similar house for about $6 to $7 million cheaper? The payments will be cheaper monthly. Pretty much the same house. Maybe a 500 square foot different. But it's going to be probably over the course of it, I'll probably save you about $28 million. But I'm going to get you a very similar house right there, a 2-acre lot, nice size, infinity pool, probably about 12,000 square feet, 7 baths, full baths, 2 half baths, 8 bedrooms, gorgeous, a theater. If I told you I can get you a similar house to the one that you really love, but I'm going to save you $28 million, would you be interested? And you're not going to have to give up those 2 first-round picks. Would you? Could I interest you in that?
You could, but I'm in the now right now. I'm in the now. I'm not worried about down the road. I'm trying to. Okay. If I'm playing poker, I'm putting all my cards on the table. I'm putting all the cards on the table, and I'm trusting my doctors to an extent because I want Maxx Crosby here.
You got to.
I want Maxx Crosby here. We got Trey Henderson in the building. We're negotiating his contract. We have Max in the building. I'm taking all my cards and I'm putting on the table. I'm out.
But here's the thing.
I'm taking a gamble. I'm taking a gamble.
I'm not taking a gamble with 2 first-round picks. If I can get them at a lower rate, I can talk about gamble. I'm not taking.
You talk about 2 first-round picks. You don't know what you're getting. There's no telling those 2 first-round picks that can come in to make any goddamn difference.
But what if his knee doesn't hold up this year? What if that knee is bad and then I'm stuck? What if that knee is like Dante Culpepper's knee? Then what do I do?
How did he look before they forced him?
How did Dante Culpepper?
We're not talking about Dante Culpepper.
We
We talking about Maxx Crosby, the one that played all season.
You gotta base it on the medicals, Ocho.
He was hurt all season long, and he gave you 10 sacks. What are we talking about?
No, he didn't.
They made him sit out the last two games.
If you go back and look at it, look at the numbers. Trey Hendrickson versus Maxx Crosby, 2019 to where they are now. Who has more sacks? Who has a higher pressure rate?
I don't have the numbers in front of me.
And I can get Trey Hendrickson. I can get Trey Hendrickson for about $5 to $7 million a year cheaper, and I don't have to give up ish. So I can get Ocho. I can get you in this house, and you don't have to put a down payment.
I understand what you're saying, Unc. But I understand what you're saying. But I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it from a different standpoint. As a team, as an organization, that continues to miss in the first round, as a team and an organization that was horrible on defense last year, especially at the beginning of the season. How bad our backing is or was, constantly getting beat. How can I make a difference? I'm gambling. This is what it's all about.
Oh, Joe, but you make it seem like Trey Henderson. You make it seem like Trey Henderson is a bum. The man had 35 sacks in 2 years.
I'm not calling him a bum. I wouldn't do that. I'm just saying he had two.
Listen, but I'm saying I'm not saying you are, but I'm saying you making it seem like Maxx Crosby is just exponentially. Hold on. This is not a Myles Garrett situation now. If you're talking about Myles Garrett, okay, we're having a conversation because that's a 2-time defensive player of the year and a guy that has like 125 sacks in like 8-9
But you mean
years.
to tell me I get the best of both worlds? I get the best of both worlds. Now, on one hand, I have a player who's injured, who just had surgery, but I understand what I get based off the small sample size of how I seen him in Las Vegas, and what he's done on an injured knee. I'm trusting the process. I'm trusting the doctors. I'm trusting rehab. I'm trusting all.
You trusting who doctors? So why do you have those doctors on payroll if you're not going to trust them to properly evaluate players that are coming in that you're going to have to spend $100+ million and give up first round pick this year, which is number 14, and next year's first rounder. I can understand if it's 32, no problem. That means we won the Super Bowl. But, and I get it. Drew Brees had a very similar situation. Miami Dolphins flunked his shoulder on the physical. He goes to New Orleans, and we know what happened.
Now the same thing could happen.
Same thing could happen.
Same thing could happen. You know what? And for them causing this mess, this is what I'm hoping, huh? This is what I'm hoping. Now, I'm not a crystal ball, but most of the time since we've been on the show, sometimes I've been right. I've been right 98% of the time when I talk about players going certain places and it's come to fruition. You know what would be a funny thing that the Bengals could do? You know what would be a funny thing that the Bengals could do? The Bengals could take
Maxx Crosby.
They can go get Maxx Crosby. They could take that chance. They can trust in our doctors. They can trust in the rehab process and hoping he's back and knowing even with a non-healthy Maxx Crosby, we saw what he did last year. Where the Raiders forced him to sit those last 2 games out. I would love for it to happen. I would love for it to happen.
But the thing is, now you're saying I can get Maxx Crosby. I don't have a problem. I have a problem if the knee is as bad as the Ravens doctor think it is. We don't know. I'm an untrained eye. You're an untrained eye. But if it's as bad as the doctors and the Ravens believe it is, 2 first-round picks is off the table. Now he goes somewhere else, and I have to give up a 3rd-round pick or a 2nd and a 5th-round pick. Now that's a deal. But 2 first-round picks and got to pay him $33 million a year. Come on, Ocho.
I hear you, Unc. But I'm willing. I'm willing to take the chance. I'm willing, just like owners do all the time. They take chance.
Well, you're not going to be no GM. You gonna get. You about to be Nico Harris.
But you have to think about it though. Hey, Chad, stay with me real quick. You have to think opportunities like this to get a player that can change the direction of your franchise, especially defensively, don't come around that often. Even with the limping Crosby, he makes a difference. We have to understand who we're talking about now. We're not just talking about just the guy. We ain't talking about a jag.
No. Healthy. He's the top of the pecking order. He's the top 5.
So that's why
the top 5.
That's why I would be a little hesitant. Okay, we got a little hiccup. Okay, we understand he had surgery. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure how. I understand how you feel on it. I'm curious. I don't have my chat up. I'm curious to see what the chat thinks about it, but I would take that chance.
I think they go. I think they're back and forth, Ocho. Now it could be a total situation like this. Buyer's remorse. Like, damn. We gave up 2 first-round picks, number 14 pick this year. We don't know what 27 is going to be. We're going to have to pay him somewhere $32, $33, $34 million a year. And the knee situation. Or we can go get Trey Hendrickson, pay him $5 to $7 million cheaper per year and not give up anything. Ocho, I can get you in this house. No down payment. And I'm going to save you $28 million. So, and the thing is, a house, I'm saving you $28 million and you don't have to put no money down.
I'm liking this. Hey, Unc, you play poker?
I do play poker.
I'm not a gambler. I'm cheap. I'm financially celibate. I'm financially celibate. But in this situation, there's certain situations as a GM, as an owner, understanding how bad I was, understanding where my weaknesses are, especially defensively. And it all started. We talked about it all season goddamn long. Not only was the back end bad, hell, they couldn't get no goddamn pressure on nobody. This is one where I'm folding. If I got a hand, I'm folding based on who the player is, regardless of what that.
No, do you mean the pill? You're gonna play the hand? Fold means you throw your cards in.
Oh yeah, I'm throwing my cards in on Crosby. He coming. Come on, come on.
No, if you can't throw your cards in, you throw your cards in.
Oh,
so in other words, you saying you shoving, you going
yes,
all
in. I'm going all in with the surgery, whatever.
Okay.
Forget. Listen, if DaCosta, is that his name, DaCosta?
Yeah, Eric DaCosta.
I would listen to what the doctors say. Okay, what? This is what you see? Okay, you know what? I'm taking a chance on him anyway. I'm taking a chance on him with the book.
Hell no. I'm not so because anytime you start getting $100 million, you got to go to the owner with that. So he's gonna ask. He's gonna come in there. He's gonna want to sit down with Dr. Curl. I know Leanne Curl. She was the team doctor. She was there when I was there. He's bringing her in. What do you think, Doc? Look, I understand the player that he is, but it's risky.
I like. I'm taking that risk. We ain't talking about just anybody. We talk about a top 5 player at his position that can change. Dog, can you imagine Hendrickson on one side, Crosby on the other? Like,
hold up, before you go any further, Diana Rossetti reported as part of the proposed trades for Maxx Crosby, the Ravens were also prepared to sign him to a revised contract that would have paid him near the top of pass rushers market. Max agent CJ LeBoy responded with 2 words: fake news. So everybody keeps saying that the goal, the objective was to sign Crosby and Hendrickson. Maxx Crosby's agent said basically that's not true. Crosby still could get traded, but they're not getting no first round on it. They're not getting no first. I don't believe they'll get a first round on it. Now, Ocho, because here's the thing with the Raiders. The Raiders spent $250 million bringing in new players because they thought they were going to have Crosby number
off the books. Yeah.
Now, the question is, do you rehab him, keep him, or do you try to move him on? Me personally, you're definitely not getting 2 firsts. I don't believe you can get a first, but maybe a second and a fifth.
Second and a third. Hey, Mr. Brown, Mike Brown. I know we got a lot of Bengal fans in the chat. Hey, he coming to Cincinnati, huh? He coming to Cincinnati. Why not? Make it make sense. And you know what? I like the fact that the Ravens did this. I like the fact that the Ravens played this game, So basically, they telling you how they feel about you anyway. So what better message? What better message?
You go to a division rival.
And then not only that, now you got a chip on the shoulder. Now you done pissed him off.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so that's how y'all feel? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to show you. And how can he get him back? He can get him back by his play on the field. He can get it.
Yep.
And that's the type of player he is.
Do you think this hurts Baltimore's reputation around the league to have a deal in place? Because the deal is not consummated until the player, now he has to pass that team that's trading for him. Doctors, physical. They have to be okay with it. Do you think this hurts the Ravens' reputation? Because prior to this, for the most part, the Ravens' reputation has been perfect, pristine.
No, you think absolutely this hurts not. Absolutely not. It's still the Baltimore Ravens. They still are who they are. when it comes to business, when it comes to money, players are going to go where they're wanted. Players are going to go where they're valued. If money talks, they will be there. Now, for us, the talking heads and those on the outside looking in, maybe we might feel this situation might ruin their reputation. But when it comes to business, when it comes to money, and when it comes to it's time to get paid, and the team is willing to pay you, and if it happened to be the Baltimore Ravens and Mr. DaCosta and whoever else, they going.
Right. I agree with you, Ocho. I just think the thing is, it became you look at it like, damn, 2 first rounders. I don't think anybody else had that kind of number. You hear Dallas had a first and a second. You hear some teams have some other picks, but nobody a first, 2 first. But still, even first, when a guy coming off surgery, see, that's what, and I was telling you last year about Kirk Cousins. I said, Ocho, you giving up $180 million guaranteed for a guy that's coming off Achilles, a quarterback that he wasn't mobile to begin with? And you draft a quarter, and to exacerbate the matter, you take a quarterback with the number 8th overall pick. And so that was my concern, is that a guy that's come. If Maxx Crosby was 100% healthy, Ocho, he had no surgeries. I think 2-1 is fine. But coming off the surgery, I'm a little more apprehensive than I would be had he not been coming off that surgery. I know sometimes you got to roll the dice. New Orleans was willing to roll the dice, but here's the difference is with Drew Brees. Drew Brees didn't cost you any compensation, and basically it was a deal worth $10 million.
Yeah,
we're talking about a deal worth north of $100 million and 2 first-round picks.
Yeah, I understand it. I know what you feel, but those 2 first-round picks, they ain't coming in making that kind of difference like Max. They ain't finna make that kind of noise if you get Maxx Crosby out there healthy. I just know.
So he still could be dealt.
He gonna be dealt. Right there. He gonna be at Covington Airport. I'm gonna pick him up. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm gonna pick him up. Don't worry about it.
Which it'd be very interesting, Ocho. That could happen. But what if he goes to the Browns
with Myles?
With Myles Garrett.
Oh hell no! Nah. Hey, come on, man. Hey, come on, man. Come on. Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just the thought of that. That's nasty work. That's nasty work.
Look, would I be surprised the Patriots get involved? Would I be surprised if the Eagles get involved? If there's a situation where the Bears could become involved? Anybody that think they're close, if they are pass rusher away, I'm like, okay, we know 2 firsts are off the table. I'm not so sure a first is on the table. How do we get a deal done how do we get a deal done between you and I with Maxx Crosby? Ocho, you say you'd be willing to give up a 2 and a 3. Yeah. Okay, maybe a 2 and a 3 this year, and a 4 or a 5th, according to how he plays. The 5th goes to a 4th if he gets double-digit sacks, X, Y, and Z. But don't be surprised if somebody you're like, man, how they let the Eagles get this man? How they let the Patriots get this man? Because I saw the Patriots, they let Anthony Jennings go. Anthony Jennings go. Good pass rusher, solid pass rusher. Not great, but solid. Set the edge. The one thing that the Patriots linebackers can do is set the edge. They're big guys, set the edge, great against the run, and pressure a little bit. So now you get him and you get Chase on and you get Milton Williams. Got something. Or you pair him with the Bears. You got something. So Detroit. Because you hear somebody was looking at, I think, was it the Patriots or the Eagles was looking at Grenard from the Minnesota Vikings. Look, you can never have enough pass rushers. That's one thing you can never have. Just like pass catchers, you can't have enough of them. They're hard to come by. That is an art form. So, Max, like he said, Dr. Neil Elatrosh at Curlin Joe performed the surgery. He says he's tracking quite well. But at the end of the day, I don't think that's what he's supposed to say. I think, everybody's saying, the agent saying what he's supposed to say. The doctor that performed the surgery said what he's supposed to say. But at the end of the day, the Ravens and their medical staff have to feel comfortable enough when they go to Steve Bisciotti, because Steve Bisciotti is going to be cutting a check in excess of probably $100 million, $33+ million. This year is guaranteed. No guaranteed money on the Dallas Cowboys head team trainer Daniel Cooper was instrumental in the Ravens backing out of the trade. Cooper, who's a knee specialist, guess what, Ocho? He did the Patrick Mahomes surgery. Normally, he does surgery that's really, really complicated. The Patrick Mahomes surgery. You remember Jalen Smith? He signed up on the Jalen Smith. Remember
Notre Dame when he snapped his leg, middle linebacker. Yeah.
Yep. Malik Neighbors, he reviewed Crosby's recent knee surgery MRI and deemed it too risky.
Oh man.
Now you talking about because here's the thing, Ocho, when you like the kind of money that these teams have, they're sending you to the best of the best. What the spine guy, the head guy, the foot guy, the knee guy, the back, whatever it is, you going to the best. You ain't going to. If you got something going on and they can't figure it out, they sending your ass to John Hopkins. They sending your ass to the Mayo Clinic. They sending you to MD Anderson. They sending you to the Cleveland Clinic. They sending you to the best of the best. And it's like, that's why they get the big bucks. That's why they get the big bucks. And most of the guys, you go into the Curlin Job office and you look up there at them jerseys on the wall. You see Aaron Donald. You see Clayton Kershaw. You see Verlander. You see Cooper Kupp. And you see, if it's somebody, Russell Westbrook, you see those jerseys on the wall. Thanks, Doc. Gave me my career back. Got my life back. You understand why?
I got you. I see them doctors. They, man. Hey, let me. See, Unc, man. I'm hot, boy. I'm hot. I'm hot.
But now you guys might be in play.
Yeah, I just don't like that. How the doctors. To me, it almost seems like, now other doctors from other teams are speaking out about it and speaking about the knee, and like it's decreasing his value and what he can get and what his worth is. I hate that. I don't like the fact that they're diminishing, this young fella who had rehab, who had surgery, and is trying to do everything he can to get himself back into the playing shape and playing form. And now we got all these doctors, and I don't know.
That's what they do, Ocho. I mean, teams, like, if you got a back injury, more times than not, Dr. Watkins is going to do the surgery. If you got foot problems, you go into the guy Anderson. I think it's in Charlotte. They pay these guys. They put these guys on retainer, and they pay these guys a lot of money. You mess up, they're going to fire your ass. They will fire you. There's a reason why Dr. Andrews.
You see what happened with the Dolphins, right? With Drew Brees. Now this could be the same thing. They said, "Oh no," they said, "Stay away from Drew." And look what he turned out to be. This could possibly be. I'm just saying. Now I understand what the doctors are saying.
It could be.
I understand these doctors. They get paid the big bucks. Everybody heals differently. Now what you see might not be the way or the outcome in which you think based on what you see as a doctor. It might not affect him ever again.
Maxx Crosby tweeted, "Everything happens for a reason. Believe nothing you hear and half of what you see. I'm a Raider. I'm back. Run that ish."
Damn.
Me personally, Ocho, I think there's a greater chance he's on some other roster. Eagles, the Bengals, the Patriots, Chicago. I think there's a greater chance he's on one of those rosters as opposed to State. Now he could. I'm gonna
tell you what my grandma used to tell me a long time ago. She used to tell me, boy, when you speak, you got to understand that the tongue is powerful, and you got to speak things into existence.
Power in the tongue.
And today,
Oh, you finished. He tried to speak the Crosby to the
hey, man. But by the powers invested in me, I'm hoping and praying that brother Crosby, he might be watching the show. Huh? Come on down here to Cincinnati, man. We gonna take good care of you, huh? Hell, you can have my goddamn knees. I don't need them no more. Shit. Come on, brother Crosby.
That's what you.
Yes, sir.
You wanted to go to Cincinnati.
Yes, sir. He got a chance.
What if Cleveland jump in on it?
Nah, that ain't gonna happen. They got brother Myles. They got brother Myles.
Just imagine him and Myles on one. He on one side and
They
Myles on the
have
other.
too many pieces they need to pay on the offensive side of the ball. They don't need to worry about nothing else defense.
It seems like they going to the draft because they damn sure haven't done a whole lot.
Yeah.
As far as free agency.
It's quiet over there. It's quiet over there.
Now it could be a situation where, I'm thinking Philly. Hey man, hey Patriots, what y'all want? What y'all gonna give us, AJ? The reports are they're holding sturdy on a first round pick for AJ.
I mean, I don't see what
doesn't seem to be no one biting on that.
How
just
you
yet.
Not gonna bite on it? I mean, we know what he is. We know what he can do. We know what he is. We know what he can do. Not too long ago, he was just a top 5 receiver in the NFL based on the production.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the production wasn't the same. We know why the production wasn't the same. That's neither here nor there. We don't need to get into that. We need to have a discourse on that. You know, first round pick for AJ Brown. What are we talking about? Makes us that much better. But hell, Romeo Doubs went to the Patriots.
The Patriots. Yes. I think the thing is, look, it seemed like Cleveland's loading up on linemen. And I know they were loading up on linemen. They got offensive linemen. Elkin Jenkins. I think they got another guy from Green Bay. That seems to be what they're doing, Ocho. They haven't really gotten the skill position players. We know Njoku's leaving. And we feel that they got Harold Fanning, who had a fabulous rookie season. I think they need some help. I think they need some receiver help. I think they need a stud receiver. Now, I don't know if AJ wants to go there, but that would be a great place. You're going to get targets. They might be inconsistent because until Shedeur grows and matures into that position, or Andrew Barry said that, look, we're going to put this thing up, and it might be between Shedeur and Deshaun Watson. I don't know. But dealing with Crosby, I think I see both sides of the prism. I see what you're seeing. You're saying, hey, Unc, he been so good, man. Hey, I'm willing to shove all in. I'm gonna go all in. I understand the risk that is involved, but I'm willing to absorb those risks to get a player of Maxx Crosby. I also understand the Ravens said, man, this is an awful lot of money, and we got to give up 2 first-round picks for a player that our team staff, our medical staff is saying has a degenerative knee. I see both sides of the equation. I'm glad. See, I want easy decisions. I want LeBron James coming out. Yep, I got him. I want Shaq coming out. Yep, I got him. I want Tim Duncan coming out. Yep, I got him. I want it easy, Ocho. Man, you know what? Matthew Stafford coming out. I got Stafford. I got Elway. I want it easy like that, Ocho. I don't want to have like, damn. Whew.
Hey, that's a part of the game. That's right.
Jamarcus Russell or Calvin Johnson.
Ooh.
I want it Peyton Manning or Ryan Leaf. I don't want it like that. I want it slam dunk.
It's never like that.
Ocho, I don't even want a free throw. I want a slam dunk. I want Shaq. I want Duncan. I want LeBron. I want Stafford. I want Elway. I want it easy. But that's why you make the big bucks. I mean, everybody talk about, it's easy, boom, 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 boom. The breaking news overnight, Joe, that John Harbaugh was in talks and made his decision. It is the New York Football Giants. Jordan Schultz reports Harbaugh is expected to be worth 5 years, $100 million. Yes, 5 years, $100 million, $20 million per year. What the reports were, he was looking to get that $20 million per. He was looking to get $10 million for his staff, and he wanted total control of the roster. I don't know what all he got, but the reports are it is a 5-year deal worth an estimated $100 million. I don't know if he got the $10 million for his staff support. I don't know if he has total control of his roster. But 10 years $100 million is a lot of money. I think only Andy Reid is $20 million per year. 8 years ago, John Gruden signed a 10-year, $100 million contract with the Las Vegas Raiders, which raised eyebrows. According to Connor Hughes of SNN, in the days before telling the Giants he was going to take their head coaching job, John Harbaugh sought out and contacted positional coaches from Brian Daboll's staff to pick their brains on the state of the roster. Several of the coaches had never spoken to Harbaugh before, and they told SNY they talked for about 30 minutes about the ins and outs of the team. When when Harbaugh was fired, well, whatever the case may be, Steve Bisciotti, when he was fired, relieved of his duties, I felt someone of his stature was looking for a team that had a quarterback. That is the quickest way. Look at Chicago.
Yeah.
Ben Johnson took that job. What did they have in place? A quarterback. The New England Patriots, when Mike Vrabel took that job, what did they have in place? The quickest way to get to the playoffs, to get on the winning track, is to have a quarterback. They believe they have their quarterback. John Harbaugh, more importantly, believes they have their quarterback. That is why he took this job so quickly. Joe, what do you think? You like the hire?
I like the hire, but I'm wondering what Harbaugh. Do you think that was the best quarterback situation? You think that's the real reason why he took that job? I mean,
yes.
Obviously they paid him what he wanted, but I mean,
honestly, I think he could have got that from anywhere.
But if he could have got that anywhere, it's a lot of enticing jobs out here, man, with a lot of talent versus, he got Scatterboo and the receiver. Them dudes coming out with extremely, unfortunate injuries. You know what I mean?
Right. Yes.
So I'm wondering, from a talent perspective, do you think that was the best team that he probably could have went to?
Okay, here are the teams. Arizona, they don't have a quarterback. They're going to move on from Kyler Murray. They have Jacoby Brissett. The question is, the Tennessee Titans, they have Cam Ward, but it seems to me, he believed that situation with that roster. You look at the defense, Brian Burns. You look at Dexter Lawrence. You look at Abdul Carter, who they took very high. They had Wan'Dale Robinson that came off a great season. I get what you're saying about Malik Neighbors, but he should be up to speed because that injury happened so early in the season. He should have a full recovery. Scatterboo, we don't know about that. We'll see how it seems like it's progressing. Now, they do need some offensive line because the problem is he took before Jackson Dart got in there, he was taking a lot. Russ was the quarterback. Got sacked a lot. Now, you're going to have to protect Dart, and Dart's going to have to protect himself from taking unnecessary hits. You're not a running back. You're not Derrick Henry. So you need to get that thought out your head. You need to be smart. Don't be afraid to run out of bounds. Don't be afraid to get on the turf. Sometimes you have to know when the journey is over. But if you look at the Jets, you like the Jets? They don't have a quarterback.
No.
And that franchise is in disarray, is dysfunctional. The Giants has been dysfunctional for a period of time. But all things being equal, I trust the Giants in that situation, and I don't know what, maybe it's just, I'm hoping, the Giants situation more than I trust the Jets. Okay, the Falcons. I think the Falcons have more of the talent, but they still have undecided issues at the quarterback position. So you look at the teams that have openings. I think the Giants have the best quarterback situation. Do they have more talent than Atlanta? I don't believe they do. But they have a quarterback, and it doesn't matter how much talent you got. You better have a quarterback that can pull the trigger.
Right. Okay. I understand that part. I just feel like it's a lot of other teams, especially when you look from the defensive side. I know you got to have a quarterback. You got to have guys at skill positions. You got to put points on the board. Well, if you can't stop nobody, man, you're going to be in trouble. I don't know how great the Giants' defense was. So, that's probably what more I'm looking toward. I'm like, okay, what is their defense like?
Well, if you could predict the best way, if your defense is subpar, is to keep them off the field. If you got a quarterback that's turning the ball over, if you can't run the football, that is the quickest way to put your defense back on the field.
Right.
Now, you could be just porous and not scheme schematically or don't have the pieces in place a la the Cowboys. Cowboys' offense is sensational.
What you trying to say?
The Cowboys' offense is sensational. It's your defense, whether it's schematically. Now, look, you've had a history of this, Joe. For the last decade, you've gone through a ton of different defensive coordinators, and with the same results. Your offense is in the top 5, your defense is in the bottom 5. That's not a good recipe. But I'm looking at just the coach. Just now, if Green Bay was available, I would tell him to take his ass to Green Bay.
Right.
Because they're going to get Michael back at some point. Now, I don't know if he's going to start week 1, but there's a chance he's going to play at least, let's just say for the sake of argument, somewhere between 11 and 12 games if he stays healthy. They might start him on the PUP list, and then he'll have to miss the first 4 games. But you look at them defensively, you look at the offensively, their quarterback, they got Jordan Love, they got receivers, they got a running game, they got a nice offensive line. But of the positions that were available, Miami, you like Miami? Their defense isn't that good. They don't have no quarterback. They're going to move on from Tua. It seems like I like Achane. I love him. He's sensational. But they need offensive line help. They got Waddle, so we'll see. I like Darren Waller at tight end. He's shown me enough that he still has juice in the orange, and he should come back. Right. But I'm just looking at it from a standpoint of teams that have available coaching positions. The Giants have the best quarterback situation based on what I saw this year. Now, that could change. Cam Ward could come back and have a stellar sophomore season. He got hurt.
Yeah.
And we don't know. I don't think it's bad. Maybe if they had 5 or 6 more games, maybe he missed a game and he comes back. But of the coaching vacancies that are available, I like the Giants. I like the Falcons overall, but I like the Giants quarterback. And like I said, I think I laid out pretty good, Chad. If you look at the team, look at where the Patriots were last year.
Well,
change coaching. Now they're in the division around the playoff. Yeah. Look at the Bears.
Yeah.
In the division around the playoff, both teams playing at home. Now, they did go out. They signed the Patriots signed Stephon Diggs in free agency. They got Big Milton Williams. They brought some guys in, and so you like, okay, and you can do some things. I think the Giants are going to do that. Now, I don't know where they are cap-wise, but they definitely need some offensive line help to make sure they can protect Jackson Dart. But I like this hire. It's a proven commodity. Ain't no guesswork. What I wonder if he can do. He's never been a head coach. The man was just a head coach for the last 18 years.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think he's a proven commodity.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a great hire for the Giants. Obviously, you want to be able to keep Jackson Dart on the field. Hopefully, he starts to be a lot smarter going in year 2. But I mean, they got to they got to get a defense on that can help the offense. Obviously, like you say, you want the offense to stay on the field so the defense don't have to work as hard. But for the most part, it looked like Harbaugh wanted more control than anything.
Yeah, I look. When you've been in that position, Joe, and you've had some control, it's hard for you to go to another situation and have no control. Right. Especially after you've been at the job for an extended period of time. He's been under task for 18 years. And to go, and most coaches, that's the hardest thing. I mean, when you look at Coach Belichick, and Coach Belichick has had total control. For me, it's going to be hard for me to see him going somewhere where he has little to no control.
Right, absolutely.
And so I think that's the thing. And look, the reports are Mike Tomlin's not looking to coach, but I like Mike Tomlin in Atlanta.
Oh, man.
I like Mike Tomlin in Atlanta.
Man, you know how these people embrace Mike Tomlin if he came here to Atlanta? Oh, he going to have to find him a quarterback, though, huh?
Yes, for sure. And I think as far as there's no question in my mind of the openings that's available, they have the best talent.
Man.
They got better talent than the Cardinals. Now, I like the Cardinals. Now, look, you look at what the Cardinals got. They got McBride, who are arguably the best tight end in football.
Right,
they got Wilson, who came on and showed like gangbusters. Marvin Harrison Jr., got Nick this year, kind of regressed a little bit, but I think he's talented. You get some offensive line. You get, plug a few pieces in defensively, but they don't have what Atlanta has.
No, sir.
You look at Bijan Robinson, you look at Drake London, you look at Kyle Pitts, you're going to have to sign him back.
Yep, you got to bring him back.
They have pieces. And defensively, oh, my goodness.
Man. That defensive line they got is a monster, man.
Yes. But at the end of the day, Joe, look at, and we're going to talk about this, look at every quarterback that's in the playoffs. Only one was drafted outside of the first round. You got number 1 overall pick, Matt Stafford. Number 1 overall pick, Caleb Williams. You see? Number 3 pick. And number 2 pick in C.J. Stroud. Number 3 pick in Drake May.
Yeah.
Number 3 pick in Sam Darnold.
You got to have a bad boy back there.
Bo Nix. Josh Allen. All those number 1 picks. Only one quarterback was outside. If you don't have that, I don't give a damn what your defense look like.
Right.
Because sometimes your defense is going to have to overcome bad play. Yeah. They will. Now, C.J. Stroud can't play Sunday like he played Monday. They're going home.
You for sure.
Because he's going to put his defense in harm's way. They're not going to have to drive the football very far. And they have more weapons, and they're able to run the football, and they're able to protect better than what the Steelers were able to do. So he can't have the type of game that he had. But without a quarterback, in today's game, the way they have it structured, the way they set it up, you can't win without a quarterback. And so I like this. I like this hire for the Giants.
Hey, but I like it too. Well, with these coaches, with these vacancies, and let's say you're a head coach going into a situation, don't you kind of have some say-so? Like if you go into a situation like Atlanta, you know you need a quarterback, and they ask you to be the head coach. Don't you kind of got some say-so, some guys who you think you may want to bring in?
If you're Mike Tomlin, yes. If you're John Harbaugh, yes. But sometimes you're a first-year coach. You don't have a whole lot to say. John Harbaugh had to build up to get that. Mike Tomlin had to build up to get that. Coach Belichick had a lot of control, but he built up and got even more. Andy Reid got some control, but he built up and got more as they started winning. You coming in and you haven't been a head coach before, or you haven't won. You want to do? You say what? There's only 32 of those positions available.
Right.
And so you're happy to have one of them. Now, if you win, you'll get more. Just like Ben Johnson, I believe he'll get more say. Mike Vrabel's going to have more say. But Mike was a head coach. He took a team to a championship. He's coached in big games before. And so with this situation, you turn that around. You go from 4-13 to what? 13-4? Ben Johnson, I mean, Chicago, you know what they were over the last several years.
Yeah.
But now that you got that quarterback position solidified, they're going to have a little bit more say. Now, mind you, those quarterbacks were already on staff. It wasn't like, Mike Vrabel selected Drake May. It wasn't like Ben Johnson selected Caleb Williams.
Absolutely.
So it definitely helps if you got a quarterback already on staff.
Yeah.
Now you can build out your roster how you want and have some success doing that. So it's going to be very, very interesting, but congratulations, John Harbaugh on the job. Ocho, the Kansas City Chiefs are signing former Super Bowl MVP, Seahawks running back Kenneth Walker III. In a move to upgrade their backfield. The deal, 3 years, worth up to $45 million with $28.7 fully guaranteed. Walker, coming off arguably his best season, earning MVP honors in the Super Bowl, leading the Seahawks past the Patriots last month. He also led the NFL in postseason rushes, 65, rush yards, 313, rushing touchdowns, 4 in 3 games in January and February. Walker will become the first Super Bowl MVP to sign with a new team the following season, since Dexter Jackson did it for the Buccaneers. He left to go to the Cardinals in 2003. The Chiefs wanted to upgrade their rushing attack. They're ranked 25th in rush yards per game, 106.6, and 20th in yards per carry at 421. This especially struggled down the stretch, failing to surpass the 100 rush yard mark in each of their final 4 games. Ocho, do you like this?
Hey, I absolutely do like it. I was upset that the Chiefs didn't do their due diligence and do what they needed to do to bring a running back in last season, at the trade deadline. I was hoping it would have been Breece Hall, getting somebody that can take the you see how they're doing it? You saw his tweet?
But they weren't willing to give up a second-round pick. And the Dolphins had stood firm.
I don't understand.
You lost your mind.
You know what you know what your team needs. Yeah. Obviously, you when you look at somebody like the Chiefs, you understand, you know what, okay, you don't want to give us, you don't value that position the way you think you should because you have a quarterback that's so good at what he does, where you really haven't had a centerpiece or a running back like that. But now I think it's very important for them to get a player like Brother Walker and what he can do. You have a player that is really good. He looked tremendous last year with the Seahawks when he actually got a chance to actually start and play a bit more after Charbonnet. Am I saying it right? I don't. After Charbonnet went down and got injured. He played himself into a contract. He played himself into an opportunity to play for the Chiefs. So I'm excited. I'm excited for them, but they still need help as well.
Yeah.
In other positions.
They do.
Now you said it last year. You said it last year that they need to get a running back. You said it last year because what they had, getting 1 and 2 yards and 3 yards of carry just ain't gonna cut it.
I think the thing is, Ocho, is like when you have a great quarterback, you're like, well, we could take maybe average or below average at certain positions, and because our quarterback is so great, he could overcome that. Well, finally, it caught up to him, and Mahomes couldn't overcome it because the running back, the lack of running back, the lack of big plays at the wide receiver position, and the inconsistency of the offensive line, it finally, even Patrick Mahomes, it was too great for him to overcome. And then once he got that injury, their season was over, and so they just kind of they played, they continued to play, but they weren't winning anything. I like this. I don't really know where they was gonna go. I mean, you look at what ATN, he went to the Saints. He got a big payday. I don't know if does this mean they're probably out of the market for the brother from Love? I think what's the brother from Notre Dame?
Jordan Love.
Jeremiah Love.
No, it's not Jordan. Jeremiah Love. I'm talking about Jordan.
I don't know if they're out of the running, and maybe there's like where we're picking, we're probably not going to get there to get him, and so we got to upgrade this. Look, if you just look at it, Ocho, me personally, I'm not so sure that he's a top 10 running back, but sometimes in free agency, it's about being free. It's about you look at some of the salaries that the guys are getting, they have to be free. Yeah. And it's all about timing. Location. Always. With a restaurant or a business, timing when it comes to these contracts.
It's everything.
And so, like I said, I don't know. He hit it right. He hit it when he needed to. Have a great postseason, Super Bowl MVP. Somebody's gonna pay him. Now there's a 95% chance he's gonna go elsewhere. They're just not running backs unless you 1,800 yards. Unless a couple of times like a Derrick Henry or Saquon. Yeah. Now, even Saquon really couldn't get a second long-term contract from the Giants. Remember, they franchised him. He had to leave.
Oh, yeah.
Henry at least got a second contract, and then they was like, well, he don't have any juice, no juice left. And then he goes and still playing well. Jonathan Taylor. But for the most part, Ocho, they're not really giving running backs second big-time contracts. And so I'm not surprised that he's not in Seattle anymore based on the production that they got out of him. Charbonnet will be back. I believe he'll be back. And you probably can go get a running back to fill the void that he leaves vacated.
And that's exactly how they view it. That's exactly how they view it if you're not special. If you're not special, they think it's plug and play. We can find another you. We can find another you that can do exactly what you were doing.
You're right. But I think but the Kansas City, Ocho, I still think they need some obviously offensive line. I definitely think they need some receiver. They lost both corners. Both corners goes to the Rams. And we talked about this last. I said, man, the Rams secondary is terrible. And what did they do? They went and upgraded. They got both of those guys from Kansas City. Now, we'll see how they look outside of what's the guys out of his system? What
Spags?
We'll see how they look outside of his system.
Right.
But with Verse and the offense with the D line, I think the D we're going to see how it is. But Kansas City, they lost Brian Cook. They lost both corners. I think they're going to probably lose some other players. So it's going to be Kansas City got their work cut out for them because you let it. The house. Look, you could have repaired the roof, and you didn't, and so now your plumbing is also messed up. So now you got to. So basically, Ocho, you got a lot of holes to fill. Because you had this quarterback that masked a lot of things. And when he could no longer mask, you realize, kind of like makeup, Ocho. Sometimes you don't realize how much makeup helps until the lights come on and you wake up in the morning like, God almighty knows. That's what Patrick Mahomes is. He's the greatest makeup. The great quarterbacks, they're makeups. They're the best makeup. I'll know just before your time. It used to be a makeup called Prince Machiavelli. And Maybelline.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Maybelline. I don't know what the makeup. I don't even know what.
Mary Kay.
Okay, but
don't forget about Mary Kay.
The P car they drive around.
Yeah.
But I guess Sephora and all that other stuff. But
yes, sir.
Those really great quarterbacks, they are great makeup, and they can hide imperfections. And it's not until you're not able to apply that makeup that you see all these imperfections and all these blemishes, and you realize, like, damn, we're not as pretty as I thought we were. And the Kansas City realized that, because all of a sudden Patrick Mahomes could not cover up those blemishes, and they realized just how imperfect they were.
Hey,
Joe Ocho, Kyler Murray signed a 1-year contract with the Minnesota Vikings that will pay him $1.3 million. Remember, he's just done a tick under $37 million, still guaranteed from the Arizona Cardinals, which has already been guaranteed. Murray has thrown 121 touchdowns, 60 interceptions, and 32 rushing touchdowns in 7 NFL seasons. That's been plagued by injury. Ocho, are we going to see another Sam Darnold story situation? The resurgence, a rebirth. We saw that with Geno Smith. He leaves the Jets, has a resurgence. We see that with Sam Darnold. He leaves the Jets, has a resurgence. Can Kyler Murray parlay that success? Now, the success that Sam Darnold is unprecedented, because he had 14 wins with Minnesota. He leaves Minnesota, goes to Seattle, wins another 14 games, and he wins the Super Bowl on top of that. Can we see that type of resurgence from Kyler Murray?
I think so. And I think that not only is he going to have that resurgence, we're going to understand why situations matter. Where you go matters. The supporting cast, what they put around you, what they surround you with also matters. And it's very imperative for a quarterback's success based on the weapons that's put around him. If you look at all the quarterbacks, you look what Sam Darnold was able to do. You look what Daniel Jones was able to do, from going from the New York Giants and going to the Indianapolis Colts, not winning a Super Bowl, but seeing the trajectory he was on and how he changed that franchise around in such a short amount of time because of the weapons that were around him. I think Kyler Murray is going to shock a lot of people. I see some of the jokes that are flying, about his height, about him being short. I mean, that has nothing to do with playing the quarterback position, especially when you have elite talent around you like he has there.
Hey, go ahead. This is my pick for Kyler Murray from the start when we first started talking about this, Unc and Ocho. And I was telling you, I was like, man, because Ocho was like, he wants to see Kirk Cousins go back. I'm like, nah, I want to see Kyler get a chance to, have some awesome weapons, play with some great players. And I think he'll be great in that offense, not just for a drop back passer, but a guy who can improvise back there and make something when it's nothing. You know what I mean? I love Kyler in this situation. I think he's going to have much success. I know some Vikings fans, they happy, so good luck to him, man. I'm looking forward to seeing this young dude get back to
Joe
it.
and Ocho, I don't know if you know this, but if you're going to be hard-pressed to find a quarterback that's had better weapons than Kyler Murray, you know who he started with? Larry Fitzgerald. Is Larry Fitzgerald going to the Hall of Fame, Ocho? And then he had DeAndre Hopkins. Is DeAndre Hopkins any good? And then he threw to Trey McBride. Is Trey McBride any good?
He's the best in the league.
And now he has Justin Jefferson. So you're going to be hard-pressed, Ocho, to find a quarterback that's had more stable weapons than what he's had.
Yes.
His only issue is, and I've said this from the very jump, he is a small man. Injuries has plagued him. I mean, bro, when you're 180, 190 pounds, okay, let's just say for the sake of argument, Ocho and Joe, he's 200. 200 at 5'9", 5'10". So if when they hit you, you hit the dirt, they fall on top of you.
Yeah.
So that has been his problem, his being able to stay healthy. I believe if he stays healthy, guys, I agree with you guys. I think he can play really, really well. But that is a big if. That's the caveat. That is the question. Can he stay healthy? Because over his 7 years, he has not been able to do that, Ocho.
Right. Yeah. I mean, obviously he had injuries. Obviously, Unc, that's a part of the game. It's a part of the game. And hopefully, being that he's able to improvise, like Joe said, being that he's able to play off script so well, and he doesn't have to hold the ball that long because of the weapons that are surrounding him. Now, you named some great individuals. DeAndre Hopkins, Larry Fitzgerald.
I forgot AJ Green played there too, didn't he, Ocho?
What? Oh, that's right. He sure did. But listen, we're speaking to individuals, right? In singular form. So now you have multiple of those same type of weapons. Justin Jefferson, one of the best, top 3 in the NFL. TJ Hawkinson, one of the better tight ends also in the NFL.
Right.
Jordan Addison, who I think if he was on another team, he could almost be a 1. He's borderline 1/2. He can get it done too. So I'm excited for him as long as the play calling and the coaches play to Kyler Murray's strengths.
Yeah.
And find a way to hide whatever weaknesses he may have. If that might be at height, so be it. There are ways around that. Because we've seen Baker Mayfield do it. Baker Mayfield also short in height has had much success.
Baker Mayfield has been able to stay on the field. I think you went out, Ocho.
I hear you now.
Yeah. I think the thing is, Ocho, is that, again, Baker has been able to stay healthy. Kyler has to be your best ability, no matter whether it's arm, whether you can run 4.2, it doesn't matter. You have a huge catch radius. You can block the guy out of the film. Availability is the best ability because it doesn't have you do any good. If you got a huge catch radius, you can score all these points. You can throw for 500 yards if you're on the sideline. I've never seen a guy complete a pass from the sideline. I've never seen one catch a touchdown, get a sack, or block anybody or run a touchdown. So his thing is he's going to have to find a way to stay on the field. Don't be afraid. Know when the journey's over. Throw that blink on and get out of bounds. Blink-o, blink-o, blink-o. I'm right up out of bounds. Slide down on that turf. You were a baseball player. You're the number 8 pick in the draft. Slide.
Right.
You don't have to look. Once you get to this level, guys, sometimes guys try to prove how tough they are. You don't get to this level without having some level of toughness. I'm going to pick and choose when I display that toughness. Hey, a 4th down, we got to have it. Got it. 3rd down, got to have it, Ocho. Got it.
Yeah.
But, hey, 1st or 2nd down, we ain't got to have that. We got a third. We got a 2nd down and a 3rd down to get that, Ocho. And Joe, no, sir. I think that's the thing that Kyler has to do. He has to stay on the football field. But injuries, be it knee, be it ankle, he tore. I think he tore his ACL, Ocho. He had some shoulder issues. He's had some issues that he's going to have to get resolved in order for him to be the type of player, because we've seen flashes of it. Rookie of the year, a Pro Bowler. So we've seen that he's more than capable. He has the ability, even at his small stature. He can get the job done. He just needs to be on the field more often in order to do it.
Absolutely.
What does this mean for JJ?
Hey,
what you mean?
You took him as a top 10 pick, Ocho.
Hey. I told you that. What did I told you yesterday?
You said it. Hey,
what did I tell you yesterday?
If you don't win the job, he up out of there.
If Kyler Murray goes to the Minnesota Vikings, for one, he's not going to beat out JJ McCarthy. JJ McCarthy. He's going to beat JJ McCarthy out. Let's start there.
Right.
When Anthony Richardson was with the Indianapolis Colts and they brought Daniel Jones in on a 1 year, what did that tell you?
Insurance.
It's the same deal. It's the same deal. I mean, those that understand this business and understand how things work and how things operate, Kyler Murray, with his back against the wall on a 1 year deal for vet minimum, even though the Cardinals owe him $38 million, he finna play all balls to the wall. You hear me? He gonna have a great season. How could you not? If Sam Darnold can do it, I
agree with you. If Sam
Darnold can do it, so can goddamn Kyler Murray. And I'm not saying, Sam Darnold, obviously a Super Bowl winning quarterback, but again, situations matter. And what he did in Minnesota while he was there, Kyler Murray can repeat that just in a different way because it's a different kind of quarterback.
Baker Mayfield is another one that had success after leaving a situation. We saw him leave Cleveland. We saw him leave Carolina. He goes to the Rams for 1 game, have success, and he's had success. Kind of took a little step back, maybe with some injuries. Mike Evans missed a large chunk of the season. Ibuka ends up tweaking his hamstring. He wasn't the same player, but we've seen Baker has the resurgence and look more than adequate. Looks like a playoff winner, even though he did win a playoff game when he was in Cleveland. So I think, my only concerns is that knowing this offense, you're going to probably have to do a little bit more stuff on the move, Ocho, because you got to get him outside.
Yes.
Because he is small. I mean, if you try to make him just throw the ball from the pocket, he's going to be hitting linemen in the ass with the football because he ain't but so tall. So, but the thing is that you can do is that you can, run some boots with him. Go ahead, Ocho. You can run some boots. You can run play fakes. You can throw between linemen. It wasn't like Drew Brees was 6'5". And he had the second most touchdowns, the second most passing yards, the most 5,000 yard passing seasons in NFL history. Kyler Murray is plenty good enough to get it done if he can stay on the field.
Hey,
I
and,
agree.
and Unc, a lot of people, Joe and Unc, they always talk about his height. And obviously, when it comes to the game of football, even if you're short, it's all about finding the
Yes.
windows. It's all about finding
Lanes.
those windows and throwing in space, throwing receivers open. So as long as his anticipatory skills are on point, I think they'll be able to do some drop back stuff. Matter of fact, he doesn't even need to be drop back. Have him in the goddamn gun.
Oh yeah.
Give him an advantage and having him in the gun, so he doesn't have to worry about what's in front of him.
Well, I don't know if I think he take a snap from under center. Most of these guys, I mean, if it's what, fourth down, Ocho, they're up under center. But for the most part, damn near everybody in the gun now. I'm trying to think who mainly takes a lot of. I think Ben Johnson makes his guys. I think they Ben Johnson there might be, Kyle Shanahan might be that system. You spend a lot of time up under the center, but for the most part now, these guys are in. They got zone read stuff called, and they're taking shotgun snaps.
Yeah.
Kyler said he grew up a diehard fan of the team and cried when Brett Favre threw the interception in the 2009 championship game. Genuine fandom, ran deep, Vikings gear through and through. A lot of purple in my household. I mean, consider he's a Texas kid. You'd have thought, the Cowboys. You'd have thought the Houston Texans. But he said, "Hey, I'm a Vikes."
I mean, everybody has a story. Everybody has a story. For some reason, when they go to a new team, for some reason,
that was their favorite
when
team,
they were
Ocho?
young, that was their favorite team for some reason. Listen, if I see a picture of Kyler Murray and some Minnesota Vikings stuff when he was a little kid, I bleed out.
We definitely were Steelers fans in my household because I took a picture. I think it might have been in third grade in a Franco Harris jersey.
Yeah.
So
hey, this is gonna be perfect timing for Kyler, man.
Because guys, all he has to do is just play well. You see what Daniel Jones did? He took a 1 year deal. Well, he took a 1 year deal, $14 million, but he had the guaranteed money when he went to Minnesota because of the Giants. So now he took the 1 year deal. Hey, who knows? He can get a $50 million guaranteed deal next year, a 2 year deal worth $100 million. He can get one of those Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold's deal, 3 years plus incentives. I think Sam Darnold maxed out at about $4 million, $5 million in incentives plus an easy 30. So that's $35 million. So he's more than capable, and he had a big deal.
Yeah.
So now, and he can't be no more than like 28. 28.
Yeah, he gonna get another one.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
He's definitely gonna get one. Think about it. Think about it. You have to be really bad. You have to be really bad to have that kind of support and cash, Joe.
Yeah.
And still stink it up.
Yeah.
You just do.
No, you got to be really, really bad if you're a quarterback and you can't find gainful employment. You got to really suck, Ocho, because you know how many opportunities. I mean, quarterbacks got like a cat. They got 9 lives.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not like other positions. After like a couple of teams you bounce around, Ocho, man, you find yourself in the USFL. I mean, the UFL.
Yeah.
A quarterback got about 7 jerseys hung up on his wall. Yeah. All of them his.
Hey, listen, due to what Ocho said, with his back being against the wall, you know what I mean? He got to show up this year. I mean, this is basically like a 1 year deal, especially if you want to continue to be a starting quarterback. Yep. He got to show him what he got. I think he'll put his best foot forward, man. He tough. He can play, man. Just sometimes perfect timing. The timing situations, different guys. Just somehow, some way, sometimes it pans out for the right reasons.
Well, Joe, you were during football season. They played the Cowboys, and Ocho, and they had beat the Cowboys, but Jacoby Brissett started. I say, Ocho,
I know.
Kyler Murray gonna be hurt a little longer, and I'm not so sure he's gonna get that job back when he's healthy. Yeah. And I'd be damned if the coach didn't come out and say Jacoby Brissett's gonna carry it all the way. Once you saw that, you know it's just a matter of time. Here's the number 1 overall draft pick. He's supposedly healthy, and you mean to tell me Jacoby Brissett, and Jacoby Brissett is not going to take you anywhere, but you feel he gives you the best chance to win, Ocho? Kyler was going after this year.
Yeah. Absolutely. And Jacoby was dealing. Joe and Unc. Boy, Jacoby was dealing, putting up crazy.
He wasn't winning no games, but he was dealing.
He was dealing.
And you found out a lot about Michael Wilson. He can play. He can
real
play.
deal.
Hey,
Hey,
Marvin
the real
Harrison
deal.
Jr., you got to get on your game because
Yeah.
just because they
You
drafted
gotta
you
get
to be the number one,
Yeah.
Michael Wilson
Yeah.
is playing like the number one.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I think he's gonna be all right. He just got to get out of his head.
Yeah.
He got to get out of his head. And you know what? I don't like. I'm not a fan of it. That when Marvin Harrison Jr. was at Ohio State,
Yeah.
he had somewhat of a slender
Yeah.
frame. And then he went in the offseason. He bulked up and he was huge.
You
I'm
think
like,
he got too big?
You think
Yeah.
that took a little bit of his elusiveness away, Ocho?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. It might. I mean, when you get that big, it takes something away from you. Obviously, you're a lot stronger. You're a lot stronger. But I think for him and what made him great at what he did at Ohio State, he was a lot more fluid and a lot more graceful at what he does. But when you put on that kind of muscle,
Yeah.
just I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with you, Ocho. I can't say that his slender frame. He's bigger than his dad. Now his dad wasn't any size, but he's a lot. I mean, he's a much larger man than what his dad was, and so I don't know, Ocho. And maybe he thought that's what he needed. Maybe he thought the physicality, because the NFL game is a lot more physical. You've got to be able to play through contact. People don't just let you run freely. They're gonna see. They're gonna test you now. I got to see if you can play through this contact. Once they find out you can't play through contact, they're gonna sit right down in the chair in front of you.
Hey, they in your face every time.
They ain't going nowhere.
They in your face every time.
You got to prove it. You got guys all of a sudden, Ocho, ain't got no damn business up in press coverage trying to press because they don't think you can. Everybody get a scouting report.
Yeah. Yeah.
What he can do, what he likes to do, what he likes to run on this side, what he likes to run on that side, his best routes. So they're gonna have to figure it out. But I hope Kyler can stay healthy. And I agree with I think we're all unanimous up here. If he's healthy, JJ McCarthy's not beating him out.
Yeah, I agree.
Not a chance in hell.
That boy can play, man.
Mike Evans spoke on why money was not the biggest factor in his decision to sign with the 49ers. It was just about football, something that I can be excited about. Every time I come to Levi Stadium and see how the crowd is, I see the energy that brings, and I see the rich history of the San Francisco 49ers. It just excites me. So I feel like I'm giving me a second chance, a second win in my career, and that's why I chose to come here. I want to show that I'm still who people believe that I am, and that I'm one of the best to ever do it.
I like that.
What you think of it, Ocho?
I like it. I love it. And the funny thing about it is you think about what Mike Evans did 11 years straight, 1,000-yard seasons, right? He misses one this year due to injury. But where can he go where they throw in high volume, much more than they do in Tampa Bay, and will put him in positions, to be a help offensively? Think about all the one-on-one situations he's going to get because they have Christian McCaffrey in that backfield. Think about all the mismatches he's going to get because of Christian McCaffrey in that backfield, along with the other supporting cast as well. Yeah. But the genius of Brother Shanahan in being able to do what he can do offensively, it's a match made in heaven for Mike Evans. And things are gonna come a little easier for him offensively over there as opposed to over in Tampa Bay.
All right. Yeah, I think it's going to be great for him, Unc and Ocho. A guy, probably have somewhat of a little resurgence. I know he had some injuries due to some injuries that he had this year. He wasn't able to get to 1,000 yards, so I'm sure he's ready, to get back to being a 1,000-yard receiver and just show he's one of the top receivers in the league. So I think it's a good look for him. Another guy that's going to have to stay healthy. We've seen over the last couple of years, Ocho, he's dealt with hamstring injuries. This year he had a shoulder injury. And I think the thing is, Joe, and you could attest to this, playing as long as you played in the NBA, Ocho, you not so much because you didn't have injuries. As you get older, you get nicked. The nicks that would normally keep you out a day or two now all of a sudden keeps you down a week or two. And the injury that used to keep you down a week or two keeps you out a month or two. And that's what we see happening to Mike Evans. We saw 2 years ago, Ocho, he came up, he got the 1,000 yards at the end. And you see the injuries that come with greater regularity. Yeah. And they keep you down for extended periods of time. Go ahead, Ocho.
Yes. No, I was agreeing with you. That's all.
Yeah. And so I get it. This is not a good look for. Tampa. They were in prime position. They went 2-7 in their last 9 games.
Mm-hmm. Hey, they had a 4 or 5 game skid, Unc and Joe. Boy, they look good. You hear me?
Yeah.
Ibuka went crazy for like what, a 4 week stretch? Just going dumb, and all of a sudden the goddamn bottom fell out. I'm not sure what happened.
Mike Evans was already out. Chris Godwin. Mm-hmm. I think one of the running backs got nicked. Their problem was defensively, they couldn't generate pressure.
Yeah.
I don't care how good. I don't care. Give a damn who calling the plays. You can't generate a pass rush. You're not winning in this league. These teams are too good. Even if they don't have name receivers, you better put pressure on that quarterback. If you don't put pressure on the quarterback, the average quarterbacks will pick you apart.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And in the words of John Gruden, the great quarterbacks will gut you.
Yeah.
So Tampa, I don't know what they got to get pressure. Ocho, they got to be able to dial up pressure. I think Todd Bowles is a great defensive mind, and you saw what he did when he was the DC. But look at the guys that he had that could pressure.
Yeah.
They don't have that anymore. They get guys here and there. They can win. But you got to win more often than not. And a lot of times, guys, you got to win your one-on-one battle. I can't scheme up everything. At some point in time, Joe, go get me a bucket. I can't run a pick for you. I can't run no pick for you. I can't run a pin down or a flare to have you come up anything. I just want to put the ball in your hands. You go get to your spot, rise up, and shoot over somebody. Ocho, I'm sorry. I can't bunch the formation. I can't put nobody in zip motion. I'm just going to put you 2 yards outside the numbers. What you like? You like the out, you like the dig, you like the curl, you like the over. What do you like the bang? But I need you to go win for me. And sometimes that's what it takes on the defensive side. Myles, I'm sorry. We can't run no ET. I need you to line up, get a yard, 2 yards outside the left tackle, and I need you to get home, son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's funny, Unc and Joe? Hey, Joe, and the way Unc just explained that too, when you talk about some of the elite players in the league, only the elite players can do what he just said. Yeah. Only the elite player can do, you know what? I don't need my coach's help this time.
Hell nah.
Coach tell you, I need you to get it done for me right here.
Yeah.
I don't have no tricks. I don't have no scheme. I don't have no tactics. I need you to line up, and I need you to get from point A to point B as fast as you can, no matter who's in front of you. Just get it done. It's only a few could do that.
Hey, not only that, I need you to do that in the postseason on call too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey. It's only a few who it's only a few who can do that, fellas.
Hey.
It's only a few.
Ain't nothing like Ocho. They come down there with the sheets on there. Hey, son, what you like?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Hey, what you like?
Hey,
what I like?
Yeah.
Hey, and my first answer to that, what you like? Anything.
Whatever you call.
Hey.
Anything. Whatever you call.
Just give me the rock and y'all get y'all ass out the way. That's what y'all do. Get y'all ass out the way.
Whatever you call, where 84 is the first option. That's what I like.
I got you.
As long as 84 is the first option, I like that.
Yeah. Hey. Anyway, hey, listen. For me, it was any way I can get my ball. I can get my hands on that ball.
Yes,
I'm talking about in the postseason. You playing in the playoffs. It's game 5, game 6. They already know what you're running. It's like, hold on. Man, just give me the damn ball. Y'all get out the way. I'm gonna handle it from here. Don't even worry about it.
Y'all doing too much. Cause y'all bunching the formation. Nah, hell nah. Somebody get jammed and now all of a sudden I can't get my stride and you all in the way.
Hey, throw everything off.
Hey, let's go 2 by 2. Put me in the slot. You get your as a matter of fact, get a little wider. Cause man, you know, sometimes people get pressed. Now all of a sudden everybody jammed up. They done threw the whole damn timing of the thing off.
Yeah.
Hey, don't come set no pick because your damn man gonna trap me. Then I gotta pass it. Get back.
Joe.
Get back.
Hey Joe, what's y'all signal for ISO when you call ISO?
Get out the way.
Oh, just like that?
Joe waving him off. No, don't break.
Clear, goddamn, clear. Shit. Flat. Get flat. Just get flat. Don't worry about nothing else. I got the rest.
Oh, you like that 1-4 flat, Joe?
1-4 flat. Hey, get flat, yeah. Josh, get your ass in the corner over there. Don't move. You know?
Hey, and don't worry about it. I ain't gonna kick it to you for no 3. I'm getting to my spot on this one. I get you next time around. But you know what? But that's what you have to have. You got to have a couple of players that no matter what you call Ocho, you feel they can win. And the quarterback feel you can win. He's got to feel. Look, everybody. He's like, whoever's open. They lying. They're lying. They got a guy that they know 9 times out of 10. I'm gonna give him the first. Man, why don't you go to go where? Because I already know what I got with Ocho. Ocho getting first dibs. Unless that guy wide ass open and everybody done fell down and pulled a hamstring, I'm not throwing you that ball. I'm not. Ain't no sense in me lying. Guys, we in college. We was in college. We play in Central Florida. I never forget. I was a sophomore. Coach Turner, Coach Davis called a timeout. Our offensive coordinator was Coach Turner, and he came and he said, "Hey, come here." I was gonna call his first name. Name was Ruben. He's like, "Hey, come here, son. Now I want you to run hard. You're gonna be wide open. Now we about to call 6, 5, 6. I want you to run hard. You're gonna be wide open now. He got his arm around his shoulder, Ocho and Joe. He said, I want you to run hard because you're gonna be wide open. You're gonna be wide open. He pushed him in the game. He told the quarterback, don't you throw that ball to that damn boy. Man, I said, man, I wonder how often coaches have ever said that. Tell you one thing, Ocho, and then as soon as you leave, don't you throw that ball to that damn boy.
It happened all the time. It happened all the time. Trust me.
Oh man. Boy, those were the days, man. I was like, Lord.
You jogging back memories too, bro. You jogging back memories. Hey, Joe. Remember, I always used to be mic'd up. They used to mic me up. Joe, we ain't even have primetime games. They still put a mic on me because ain't no telling what I was gonna say. Hey, man, Unc, man, just
what you gonna do?
We'd be in the middle of the game. Hey, we'd be in the middle of the game, and I'm not getting no action. And I pick up the phone. Bob Burkowski was our offensive coordinator at the time, Joe. I pick up the phone, second quarter. I ain't touched the ball in the first.
Yeah.
I pick up the phone. Hey, Coach Brett. He said, what you see out there? I say, listen, I can see a lot of things, but I'm like life insurance, huh? I ain't no different than birth control. So either one of them, you can count on them. I ain't no different than that. And I leave it at that because I don't want to be aggressive with it.
I hate that.
Okay. Like, come on, man. Like, come on now. Hey, come on now.
Ocho,
one whole quarter, I don't touch a ball?
But y'all see, Joe, y'all didn't have no phones. See, we got phones. Don't you hate when they call down, Sharp, telephone, tell them I ain't in. You ain't throw me no damn ball off. You ain't been throwing me no ball. What the hell? What the hell? What you want to talk to me for? What we talking about? Ocho, what we talking about?
Hey, what they be wanting to talk to y'all about?
Try to calm you down.
What you
try to calm you down
out there?
That's it.
What we practice.
They see you pissed.
That's exactly what I see. What we practice.
Yeah.
Because I know how I am. Once I get going, it's hard to get me to stop off the ledge. So I had to do everything I possibly could not to get going. So I tried to I ain't good. I don't want to talk right now. I don't want to talk.
Hey, hold on. What you told him? What he asked you? What you see? What you said?
Same thing I saw in practice. That's what I see. But don't worry about it. So I say, just tell them to come to the phone for a second. Nah, tell them I ain't in. I'm going. I run right on back. I run right on back on the field. I get you next time around. Because I would be the because everybody can hear. The head coach can hear the conversation. Yeah. And so just to make sure, nah, man.
Hey, when you get to that level of festivity, though, boy, it's hard to calm you down, man. Boy.
It is.
It ain't nothing that they can say, y'all ain't threw me a ball all half. You know what I'm saying? They ain't ran to play my way all game. What you want to talk to me for? I already...
They try to gas you up. Man, you did a hell of a job on that power. That the way, Ocho, that the way to block that 18 strong. Man, get the hell up out of here. That damn 18 strong.
Hey,
man, y'all ain't paying me no damn money
nobody-
to be blocking no 18 strong and no 16 power. Man, throw me the effing ball.
Right. Hey, look, that's equivalent to a cat ain't played the whole first half, but coach come down there steady tapping him tight. Stay ready now. We gonna need you.
For what?
Man, come on, man. Come on. You gonna throw me in the fourth quarter with the intensity through the roof? You ain't played me all game, but you expect me to come in and give you good money. Come on, bro.
Oh, hey, Joe. And then when I missed 2 shots, you snatched me out. Tell me, hey.
Right.
Who you got?
Right.
Oh, hell no.
Hey, listen, in real time, I've been sitting over here an hour and 45 minutes, man. For real. And boy, they throw you in there, they expect for you to get right to it. That's why I tell cats, these young cats, man, who looking to be pros, bro, because everybody ain't gonna be able to come in and get the ball right away and be able to, you know what I mean?
Oh,
so
man.
Listen, for a lot of them who haven't had a chance to have to really wait their turn, when they get to the pros, they have to, it's a pecking order. You know what I mean? It's only a couple guys who they gonna hand the ball to right away when you come into the league. So it's an adjustment, Unc and Ocho, and a lot of these young cats, it's hard for them to handle, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
For real.
Hey, that was funny,
Man,
boy.
hey,
where you shout out? Hey, where you shout out, boy?
I would get frustrated. I tried to control it as long as I could. I mean, you catch a couple of passes, Ocho, I'm good. I done got the rhythm now. I done caught me 3, and then all of a sudden they go somewhere else with the ball. Man, why the hell y'all throw it to him? Y'all know damn well he wasn't gonna catch the ball.
It's a little different in hoops, so if a dude make 3, 4 shots, a next heat check coming. You wanna try to get him going. Yeah.
But Joe, in football, Joe, what they say? We gonna spread it around this week. Okay. All right. They gonna spread it around. Now come fourth quarter, Joe, we in a tight ball game. They gonna come out there, they come out there with a sheet because they didn't have no iPads. They got the sheets. What you like on it? Yeah. I like for you to get out my face. I would like something in the first or second quarter. Now you in here now talking about what I like. I would like for you to get out my face before I cuss you out. That's what I would like. Hey, no, what you want me to do? We down 14. They got the ball. It's 6 minutes left in the ball game. Talk about what I like. I should have told him I like pepperoni and ground beef on my pizza. That's what I like.
Hey, that's how mad you be though, for real.
Yeah.
That's how I swear to God, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, shit. Oh. Hey, boy, that bring back so many good memories.
Nah, Ocho, they made no damn good memories. They bring back memories. They damn sure ain't good. That's probably why my blood pressure was up.
Oh, God.
Hey, listen, because real talk, some of them bad games, they leave a stain on your brain, bro. It's like I done had some games, you just can't get out your head, like, damn.
And then they go talk about the money.
Exactly
we definitely should have got just more opportunities.
Yeah, man, get out of here with all that.
What'd I do now?
Oh. Hey, listen, that's the worst. That's like the ref coming to you saying
he missed it.
He fouled you a couple times in that first half. That's how bad. Damn, that's 4 points. That's 2 free throws I could have been the guy, man. Come on, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was like, man, they need to stop with this. The Eagles are trading A.J. Brown to the Patriots for a first-round draft pick in 2028 and a 2027 fifth-round draft pick. And guess what? The Patriots will receive A.J. Brown. A physical is being pended. Hopefully, there's not a situation like a Maxx Crosby situation. There was reports, I don't know how true it is, that Jerry Burns had reached out to Maxx Crosby. You saw that?
Yeah, it was
How do you get that trade rescinded? By waiting until June 1st, the Eagles can now split Brown's $40 million salary cap charge between 26 and 27. GM Howie Roseman said, I think that he just felt for his family at this stage of his career, it was something that he was desiring and that he was looking forward to. In all of our conversation, he was very, very positive about his experience in Philly. Just felt like going forward here, that was not something that he preferred.
Hey.
Ocho, I will let you say. Ocho and
told you
Ocho.
so. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, obviously, we said it when the season was still going on. We talk about early in the season, Joe.
Yeah.
We talk about October, around November when things weren't going well. He was still upset, obviously having conversations with the owner, and there were still problems.
Right.
On the field, you can see the frustration lingering going into year 2 of having same said problems. The problem with the offensive coordinator, the problem with the play calling, the rifts and the disconnect, between Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown. You could see it coming, but a lot of Eagles fans were like, "No, it's no problem. We're winning, But obviously, AJ Brown understanding that, listen, we're winning, but I'm suffering. I'm suffering because I want to contribute to said wins.
Absolutely.
And obviously, there were some opportunities late in the season where, the bell was called, and you were called on to make those plays, and he didn't do it. He didn't do it. He dropped some balls. So it was time. It was time for this relationship, to go their separate ways. And I said that the best place for AJ Brown to go is to go to a coach that was familiar with him and what he can and can't do. And that would be with Mike Vrabel down there in New England.
Yeah.
And, obviously now it has happened. A lot of people, you have to replace talent with talent. And by no means are they going to be able to replace A.J. Brown talent or production right away. I understand they have Mekhi Lemon, great player in college. Will it be able to transition into the NFL? We don't know yet. I know Mekhi Lemon looked good when he was in college. Coming to the NFL, it's still completely different. This is not a Justin Jefferson. This is not a Jamar Chase where you can plug him and play. You know what he's going to give you right off the bat. I'm sure they'll be able to put him in position to be able to make the plays. Devontae Smith, what are they going to do, Unc? For 18 games straight. Wherever Slim Reaper, wherever Smitty lines up, we doubling him.
Yeah.
Make somebody else beat us.
Everybody else beat us.
Yeah.
They got to prove they can get open. I ain't mad. But if they don't, it's gonna be hell.
Yeah.
I'm still, I'm still excited for the Eagles. I still have the Eagles. No disrespect to your Cowboys. I still have the Eagles winning the NFC East.
Damn.
Still.
Damn.
Look, I'm happy.
Joe.
Hey.
I said no disrespect, Joe.
All right.
Anytime somebody prefaces something with no disrespect, how is it meant, Joe?
Let's all go over that
I'm just
instant
saying,
game.
Joe.
You know how he.
You see?
Yeah, let's all go over that instant game.
Let me ask you a question. Ocho, let me ask you this. If somebody say, your kid look just like your girl, but your girl ugly as F, what are you saying?
That your kid ugly.
If somebody preface something by saying, respectfully, I don't mean no disrespect, how is he saying it?
He disrespectfully.
I didn't say anything disrespectfully. The Eagles are still the Eagles. They're just
He's
missing
disrespecting your Cowboys, Joe.
piece.
But I'm saying, how you so sure, Ocho, that they're gonna be so great without AJ Brown? I'm happy for AJ. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard when one of your best players are disgruntled.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And you ain't gonna get the best out of him. Nope. This is what he wanted. He wanted an opportunity to get back to playing and being that top receiver.
Yes.
He want to put up them numbers, man.
Yes, sir.
That's what AJ. Well, he ain't out there trying to be no pedestrian. Hey, let me just fly up. Nah. He ain't out there for no wind sprint. That man want touchdowns and yards.
Can I tell you why I believe they still gonna be, a top contender?
Why you believe that?
Why?
For one, they still have Saquon Barkley. For one, the head coach is Sirianni. For two, they have a new offensive coordinator in Sean Mannion.
Yeah.
Look at where he come from. If I'm not mistaken, Unc, he's coming from the Green Bay Packers, right? He coming from that tree, the Green Bay Packers. Creativity, having the receivers, knowing what to do, put them in different positions to be able to make the plays, not being as predictable as Petula's offense was last year. The fact that Unc and I can watch an Eagles game and tell you exactly what routes A.J. Brown was running based on his alignment, based on what side of the field he was on, based on down and distance, it was too predictable. If we can predict it and we sit at home, imagine what the goddamn players can do that have watched film all week and playing the game against the Eagles.
But Ocho, if they got 8 in the damn box on the Eagles and you making Hurts throw the ball, damn, he got to make some plays, bro.
I mean, he gonna make them. He gonna be all right. He gonna be better this year. Listen, they got Hollywood Brown. They got Mekhi Lemon. Obviously, they have Slim Reaper and Devontae Smith. They're going to be all right. The one thing I want Jaylen Brown, Jalen Hurts, to be able to do is to be able to trust his eyes and his anticipatory skills and letting the ball go, not waiting until receivers are wide open and then throwing it. Trusting yourself and throwing them open. That's pretty much it. Outside of that, I think the Eagles are still going to be very, very good because they still got Saquon. That offensive line is still one of the best in the league, if not the best, and they're going to be fine. Mekhi Lemon is going to have to hit that learning curve and hit the ground running. He's going to have to hit the ground running right away.
I just think the thing is you have to look how Hurts was brought up playing the quarterback position by not doing what, Ocho? Joe? Turning the ball over.
Turn the ball over.
Look at him. His dad was his coach in high school. He learned bulk of his career under Nick Saban. When he took over in Philadelphia, what did they say? They ran the football, very safe passes. Now to try to get him out of that, it's hard.
Yeah.
Because for the better part of his career, you told him to protect the ball. Don't put the ball in harm's way. You don't put the ball in harm's way, we can win. We're going to play through our defense. We're going to play behind our running game. It's hard. I'm not saying it can't be done, but I'm saying it's just hard when that's how you've been brought up most of your career.
I agree.
But I'm not surprised. Ocho, I think the thing is what we try to give the chat, Joe, when we talk football, and the same thing what you do in basketball, is that we try to take the chat inside the locker room and and we try to take them in situations that in my 14 years, Ocho 10, 11 years, your experience in the NBA, what we've seen, what we've been around, not only just the NFL, but in college and in high school. So you're talking about 20 plus years of experience. Lived experience. There's a difference. You said you want players, be it whatever, no matter what the sport, when they talk about it, you want them to have played the game.
Right.
We played the game. I'm telling you something, a lived experience. It don't make me no different if AJ Brown stays or goes. Based on my knowledge and my experience, this is how I believe it's going to end. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Through my personal experience, my humble opinion, this is how it's going to end. Myles Garrett, Ocho, I'm just saying, for $40 million, they can finish in last place and pay somebody $10 million.
Absolutely.
That's it. If you win the Super Bowl and you say, well, that's it, it really wasn't what I thought it was, you lead the team in reception, you lead the team in yards, you go to the Pro Bowl, and you still, ain't nothing else I can do for you, Ocho. Ain't nothing else I can do. If you buy your girl the most expensive Birkin bag, so you get every one of them, you get the Kelly, you get the Mini, you get the Himalayan. You get a G-Wagon truck. You say, baby, for the next 2 months, we going to the Maldives, we going to Bali, we going to the Malfi Coast. And don't buy nothing. And when you get back, and she say, you're like, damn, babe, what's wrong? Nothing. What you supposed to do, Ocho? That's somebody that's just not happy there. That's not saying she can't be happy. She's just not happy there. I'm not saying A.J. Brown can't be happy. It just appeared to me he was no longer happy there. And when someone is not happy someplace, if a person doesn't want to be there, Ocho, you can't buy them enough. You can't do enough things. When somebody doesn't want to be there, you can't do enough. I ain't telling you what somebody told me. Right. Again, I try to give you life-lived experiences.
Yes, sir.
And when a person doesn't want to be somewhere, you can't do enough.
Absolutely right.
Yeah, I mean, it did run its course, Unc and Joe. It did run its course. So I'm glad for I'm glad for both sides. They both move on. AJ Brown now in New England, with Drake May, Jalen Hurts, got Smitty, new offensive coordinator, new players, new regime.
Petunia
so
was terrible. I mean, Petunia, my bad. I said Petunia. I don't know why I said that. My bad. I'm sorry. That slipped. It didn't. And that man was terrible.
Yeah, new offensive coordinator, Sean Minion. I think I said it right. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the Eagles. I'm excited. Defense still going to be good.
Ocho, I think he was a quarterback, didn't he? Wasn't he a quarterback at Oregon State? Mannion.
He was? Sean Mannion?
I think so. Wasn't he a quarterback at one point in time? Where'd he go to school? Goddamn, that's Ocho. He went to Oregon State, and Ocho don't even know the man.
Man.
Because he went to your school.
Right.
I was in college for 4 months. What you mean,
Man,
my school?
You supposed to know them folk, man. You alumni,
Joe,
bro.
I ain't alumni. Joe, I was there for 4 months. You acting like I was there for 4 years. Y'all forget I was on one now. Yeah.
Man, Ocho, man, I ain't even put my stuff in the dresser. I had a suitcase, man, on the floor, taking my clothes out.
That's it, boy. Hey, Joe, I ain't even go to class, Joe.
Damn.
Now, Joe, I was in and out, boy. I think I got there in August, but by the time April got there, I was gone.
I think, look, Ocho, you said something very interesting. He goes to a coach that knows him. The thing is that he knows his personality.
Right.
Also, he knows Vrabel ain't no nonsense. Here's a guy that played at a high level, won. When you get to a place, lay out tell me what you expect of me. I'm telling you what I expect of you. This is how, I don't have no problem being coached hard.
Yes.
I'm going to come in, I'm going to be professional. At the very least, I might not be what you thought I was, but I'll always be professional. I'll ask that you extend me the same courtesy. Yes. I believe in a level of professionalism above all.
Absolutely.
And I think because AJ knows him, he knows AJ, he knows what makes AJ tick, AJ knows what gets under Vrabel's skin, I think it's going to be great. He has a quarterback, he believes that not to say that, because at one point in time, Joe, he believed in Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Oh, they put up some good numbers now. Hey, him and Jalen put up some good numbers now. Things started to unravel year 3 and 4. Wait, they were together 4 years,
I think 4 years.
Yeah, the tail ended 3, and obviously we see how 4 went. Him and Drake May they're gonna have a good rapport. They're gonna have a good rapport. He has a nice complementary set of receivers also to go along with him. Keyshawn Butte. I forgot who maybe.
I don't know if he made it 4 years. Was he only there 3 years? Because the first year they went to the Super Bowl. The next year they didn't. Kansas City won back-to-back, and then the third year is 4 years. He might have been 4 years. So the first year they go, second year San Francisco, third year. 4 years. He was there 4 years, Ocho.
Yeah, it's 4. Yeah.
Hold on. The Patriots just played in the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I think they'll get the best out of AJ, bro. You get another chance. You get a different opportunity, an opportunity that you've been looking forward to. They should get the best AJ.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to be all right. They're going to be all right.
Hey,
they're going to be all right, and the Eagles going to be all right.
Look at this picture. Can you see this picture?
Yeah.
Who's
That's A.J. Brown. Now, to the best of my recollection, Nike started making NFL jerseys in 2012. Either A.J. Brown is a very, very small 15-year-old. I'm just saying, a very, very small 15-year-old, or this is AI. I'm just saying, Ocho. I'll let y'all draw your own conclusions.
That might be AI. I don't know. Hey, that's a good one though.
You don't know what's real nowadays, hell.
Hey, boy, you can't even tell.
So,
damn.
Ocho, ISO, the Cleveland Browns have sent their megastar defensive end, a 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. He's a 5-time first-team All-Pro. In return, the Cleveland Browns sends Myles Garrett to the Los Angeles Rams. In return, they get Jared Verse, a 2027 first-round pick, a 2028 second-round pick, and a 2029 third-round pick. The Browns drafted Garrett number 1 overall in 2017. Ocho, we talked. I said, Ocho, why don't the Browns just trade this man? And you say, oh, why you trade him? He's your most valuable asset. I said, because Ocho, he getting all them sacks, and you finishing dead last. Shouldn't you upgrade, get more, and try to put pieces around him? They're not close with Myles Garrett, and I hated to say that, but give that man, he's too great to be modeling it, wallowing it in mediocrity on that team. Now, watch how invigorated he's gonna be, because he knows every single damn week, guys, I got an 85% chance to win this damn game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ocho, I think you muted. But this is a no-brainer for me, and I know Cleveland fans are upset. Go ahead, Ocho.
Yeah.
Hey,
Go ahead.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna start from the front. I'm gonna start from the front, then I'm gonna work on the tail end, right? You think about this. Myles Garrett with the Rams, Joe, right?
Yeah.
Think about how many times they're gonna be ahead. He was able to get 25 or 23 sacks last year. 23 and a half sacks last year, Uncle Joe, right?
Huh?
Always playing from behind.
Yeah.
He was able to get 23 and a half, always playing from behind. Can you imagine the amount of sacks he's going to be able to get playing from ahead? When he could pin his ears back and just
23, Ocho, you were right.
Not
to cut you off, you were right. 23 sacks, not 23 and a half. 23 to the NFL record.
Okay. Hey, but now, every team they play, as great as that offense is, with Devontae Adams, Puka, Matt Stafford, now always being able to play from other teams are going to have to play from behind. So they're going to have no choice but to pass. Now all they got to do now is pin his ears back and just go. Now, one of the things I did say, Unc, is how valuable he was to the Cleveland Browns. So I thought, maybe they wouldn't trade him. But on the other hand, I'm thinking, well, listen, you're finishing last. You're not playing well. You're not winning very many games with him, even though he's probably the best player in the NFL defensively.
Hands down.
Why not give him an opportunity? Give him an opportunity to win, Joe. Allow him to go somewhere and to compete for a championship instead of the team being selfish, while the value for him is extremely high. And they did just that. And we knew it was going to happen at some point, Uncle. You probably addressed it a little bit more than I did about once they moved the money. I say it again.
They moved this money. He was supposed
to
get on March 15th. I think he was supposed to get in excess of about $20-something million. They moved that to 15 days into the league year, the season. So I'm like, hold on.
Yeah.
Why would you allow them unless you giving me what's that? A return on my money? You give me 10% to defer it even 2-3 months because they're like, no. We're gonna let somebody else pay that. We're not going to give you that money to let you get up out of here. We're going to let somebody else play that money. So that was a no-brainer. And all the Andrew Berry talk, we're not interested. No. When you start maneuvering things around, when you go to buy something, Ocho, what you do? Okay, let me get all my ducks in a row. Let me move this around. Make sure I'm up to this right here. Hey, now I can go get what I need to get done. And so I am not surprised by this move, and I think it's a great move on both sides because we know the Rams, damn them picks.
Hey, absolutely. And this is the most important thing is for the Cleveland Browns to make sure the picks that you do have, you got to hit. You got to hit on those picks. And obviously, I mean, they're in a tough situation. I'm not sure if they've gotten any better defensively. Getting Jared Verse, he's not Myles Garrett, but he's a quality player.
He's been back. I think he was a defensive rookie of the year. I think he's a multiple-time Pro Bowl player. He's a 2024 defensive rookie of the year. 99 pressures since entering the league. Only Michael Parsons 119, Myles Garrett 109 have more. So it wasn't like, look, I know the Rams would have loved to pair Myles Garrett with Jared Verse, but you weren't going to get him. Fair. And that is what allowed them to get him. And Joe, I know we're going to throw it over to you because I know you upset your Cowboys didn't get him, but they had something the Cowboys didn't have. They had a guy that's 24, 25 years of age that's coming up and he's going to want a big contract.
Yep.
He's a proven commodity.
Yep.
The Cowboys didn't have that. Now, the Eagles had it. The question was, were they willing to part with a Carter or something like that? Maybe they didn't want Carter. We don't know. But we know Jared Verse is a top 5 defensive end. He's an edge. He's a top 5, no matter how you look at him. And so to get him and a guy that probably had a first and a third on him, and so you get Verse, which is a first round pick. You get their first round pick next year. Next year? A second in 28 and a third in 29. I think you came out extremely well in this situation. Joe, how disappointed are you that your Cowboys didn't have the draft capital to go get this thing done, or maybe they were unwilling to spend the capital?
I'm very disappointed considering the fact that he's still in the NFC. But listen, here's what I tell y'all. I don't really think it was. I think it was a good trade for the Browns, considering the fact I think they kind of starting over, to get assets. You know what I mean? Look, we've been watching Myles Garrett in Cleveland for over 9 years. Unc and Ocho, he probably went to the playoffs 2 or 3 times.
I think twice.
Yeah, he playing meaningless football over there, bro.
Yeah.
Let him go. But the one thing that comes with that, and y'all know, expectations are a lot different, bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, we understand how great he is, setting the NFL record in sacks, but at the same time, when you go into LA, obviously they got a high power offense. We know that. But at the same time, them expectations hit a little different, fellas.
Yeah, but hey, Joe, you got to think about it now. We talk about one of the better defensive players in the NFL. This is one of the players you can plug and pull on any of the 32 teams, and he's going to do exactly what he does no matter where he's at. If he did what he did on one of the worst teams in the NFL, even though they had a great defense, what you think he's going to do over there in LA, which always has a decent defense as well?
Right.
Adding him to that team makes them exponentially better. And they're more considered an offensive team as opposed to defense, but the defense ain't bad.
And remember, they traded for McDuffie. They got Fisk. They got tremendous defensive tackles. Their defensive tackles are great. They're unbelievable. And you got McDuffie, and think about what they have. And so I think the thing is, in this situation, when you add a player like Myles Garrett to a team like this, what are they saying? He's the missing link. He's the missing piece. Hey, that's what you do, Ocho. When the Rams went out and got Matthew Stafford, what did they tell everybody? This is the missing link.
So basically, all they are saying also, brother Stan Kroenke and the fellas. I'm not sure who the GM is, and Sean McVay. This is Super Bowl or bust.
Man,
this is Super Bowl or bust. This is all my cards, all my chips are at the front of the table. I'm betting the house.
Yeah.
When you make this kind of move, this is what you're doing, and they're gonna be in contention as always. The Browns, obviously, they're in a building era. They've been building for a very long time, and they just haven't seemed to get it right yet with all the first round picks that they've had, to date.
Yeah.
But they got a long way to go.
I think the thing is, the one thing we know about the Rams, it's been since they made this move, because if you think about it, they made the move. They go get Matthew Stafford. Kelly doesn't want you to call him Matt, so Kelly, we're going to appease you. We're going to call him Matthew. Matthew Stafford. Remember, they traded for Jalen Ramsey. They go get Von Miller. Look at the moves. They get Leonard Floyd. Look at the moves that they've made, Ocho. So, Joe, basically they saying, we Super Bowl or bust every damn year. We don't care if we got no picks until 2030. We worry about 2026. You see, the two things, there are 2 days we can never control. Yesterday and tomorrow. I don't give a damn about tomorrow. What about today? I'm trying to win today.
Yeah.
I can't do anything about tomorrow. I mean, yesterday. Yesterday gone. It's history. Tomorrow's a mystery. Today we got Myles Garrett. And today, hey, Seattle, y'all thought y'all were going to be comfortable. Y'all thought y'all going to sit back and get skinny grin in our face. San Francisco. I understand. Yeah, y'all brought that big man back, that left tackle. Big Trent, T-Dub, he back.
Yeah.
But, we got something for y'all ass. You got to see us. Y'all got to see 95 on a regular occasion. This ain't no, man, damn, Cleveland on the schedule. Yeah, we on the schedule twice. We in the same division.
Hey, listen, and they so high power offensively, and with Myles Garrett, it makes them high power defense.
Yes.
So they look, Do y'all think y'all think that boost them into like the favorite?
Hell yeah.
Now? We're having Myles Garrett.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And you hold on.
Damn.
And you still got Puka and you still got Devontae.
Yeah.
You think you got you went out and got McDuffie because you felt your back end wasn't what it needed to be. So you addressed that. Hold on, they got somebody else too. Didn't they get a safety? They got somebody else to add to that secondary. No, they got Jaylen Watson. They got the other corner from Kansas City, Ocho and Joe. They got both corners.
The Rams.
Yes. They got Jaylen Watson and McDuffie. And now we plug in Myles Garrett. Oh, we got something for your ass. We got something for y'all stinking ass, NFL.
And you know what?
Oh, hold on.
We
guess where the Super Bowl is? The last time the Super Bowl was in LA. Where was it, Ocho? Who was in
LA? Listen, there's a good chance. I don't mean to jump the gun. There's a good chance with what they've done in the offseason, in the draft, just now with Myles Garrett today. There's a good chance that they playing in that Super Bowl right in their backyard.
Man,
and it's one more thing. I'm gonna say it before it even happened. Puka Nacua is going to be the highest paid non-quarterback very, very soon. Very soon.
You look at what they got defensively. They got Kobe Turner, Poona Ford, Brandon Fisk, Byron Young, Nate Landman, Omar Spates, Myles Garrett, Jaylen Watson, Cameron Kinchins, Cam Curl, Trent McDuffie, Quentin Lake. And with that offense, we mentioned Puka. We mentioned Devontae. You got Matthew Stafford. You got Kyron Williams running the football.
Boy, that boy's nasty.
Hey,
how they gonna be able to
don't worry about that. Hey, AD, what you got going on? I see you on IG now. Don't think I don't see what you're doing on IG.
Nah. Come on. Come on.
Hey,
I'm just kicking you off.
Hey, Unc, I got a question. If Aaron Donald decides to come back, even though he's been relaxing for 2 years, if he decided to, I'm gonna make one more run at it. I'm gonna try to make one more run at it.
What you mean?
So you know what? But I mean, Aaron Donald coming back, he might. I'm just saying he might. I wouldn't be surprised if he does. Based on what they've done, I mean, they're constructed to win a Super Bowl this year, Joe.
Hey.
You got Myles Garrett. You add Aaron Donald. You know, oh my! I mean, let
AD continue to chill and work out.
Just 4 days ago, ISO and Joe, Aaron Donald posted a workout video with the caption #ready, and the song ain't done. We can't play the song, so Chad, use your imagination. Now I'm gonna put 99 and 95. Now I'm gonna put 95. I'm gonna put 99 in that undertake, that shade, that 3-tech.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna put Myles Garrett because you know Myles Garrett. All he do is go up and down the line, turning on door handle, see which one open.
Hey, wherever you
know, hey, you know when you was a kid, you used to go. Hey, I wasn't this type of kid, but you pull on the door handle, see what car open, and maybe you go in there and gamble or something. You know what I'm saying? That's all Myles Garrett do. Hold on, you dummy, you ain't lock your door. I'm gonna stand right here. I'm coming right here. Now, can you imagine if Myles Garrett and Aaron Donald both line up over the guards?
Nah, we can't imagine. Nah, we can't imagine. Come on, come on, man. Ocho, y'all doing too much now.
I know. It's not us. It's not us, Joe. It's not us. It's the Rams organization that's doing too much. That's them. Matter of fact, think about this. Hey, Unc and Joe, think about how versatile Myles Garrett
you can line up. Yeah.
Think about how many positions. Think about how many positions he can play on the field. He can stand up. He can go down. He can be 3 technique.
Play the 5. He can play the 7. He can get the wide 9. He can line up over the center. Yeah, Joe. He that versatile.
Man, listen. Hey, Joe, if they add Aaron Donald and bring Aaron Donald back, man, listen here, man.
What you saying?
I sure hope they play the Cowboys. What I'm saying is that I hope they play the Cowboys.
Damn, Unc, what you got going on?
That's what I'm hoping.
Hey,
Ocho. Me and you gonna be good.
Yeah.
Hey, they play the Cowboys. I'll be on this podium.
Hey, Ocho ain't gonna be able to join you and have no fun.
Well, you have some too. You be to drink your whole bottle by the time you come on Nightcap. Cause your left tackle gonna have a he gonna get tore out the frame.
Hey, left tackle, left guard, right guard.
Hey, listen, it's gonna be hell with Myles Garrett there. But if AD come back too, come on, man.
Hey,
Come on, bro.
I think the thing is that if you're a player on this team and you see how they are invested, that they do everything. You know, some teams talk about, we trying to compete, but you don't go get the pieces necessary.
They just
exactly.
talking.
The one thing since Sean McVay and Les Lee got there, I mean, Sean McVay was like this. When he went to that Super Bowl and he lost 13-3 to the Patriots, he said, never again will I only score 30. This offense is too potent. He said, we're a quarterback away. Now, Matthew Stafford won the MVP in year 18. What in year 18? Year 17. I mean, I think he was 2009 because Megatron was 2008. So So he's still playing at elite level. And he still got those two guys. And think about it, Devontae got kind of nicked down the end, so Devontae didn't play like the last 2 or 3 games. The other 17, so this is 18. Yeah. So when you look at it and you look at what they've done, they don't guarantee it. But I like this because I don't think any of these pieces are forced. This is a natural fit. They play an overfront. Myles Garrett can play his customary position. I like their defense. They got defensive tackles that can get up the field in a hurry. They can run games. Myles Garrett, we know, can line up anywhere on the defensive line. And you got Hill on you.
Man.
Hey, it's gonna be ugly.
That's gonna be
ugly. I knew it was gonna happen, Joe. I didn't know what team I didn't know what team would actually get him.
I didn't see the damn Rams getting him. I felt it would happen too, Unc and Ocho, considering the fact that, Myles Garrett is probably at his most valuable right now, coming off the sack record. Like if you the Browns, you want to package that up, man. Hell, he can't. I mean, he can't determine the outcome of a game. You know what I mean? In Cleveland, so I think this was a good move by Cleveland, by the Browns, but this makes the Rams hella scary.
The only thing that concerns you is injury. If they stay healthy, this is not I know everybody say, this is not the Philadelphia Eagles where they go out and they get all these guys that everybody talk about, and you heard Vince Young talk about Dream Team. That is not what this is. We're talking about proving commodities. Matthew Stafford is coming off an MVP season. Puka Nacua was in running for the Offensive Player of the Year. He led the league in receptions. Devontae Adams led the league in receptions. Kyron Williams ran the ball over 1,200 yards. So this is not forced. And you got a defense. You got to he's not a system guy. Myles Garrett is your damn system.
Facts.
Ocho told you he can do it all. If you played him in a 3-4, he could stand up and rush. You could play him in a 3-4 and play him at the 5. You can play him in a 7 tech. You can play him in a 9, a cowboy. You can play him in a short 9 or a wide 9.
Yeah.
It don't matter. He's that. He ain't no systems like some quarterback. I got to play zone coverage or I got to play man coverage. That is not Myles Garrett. He is the preeminent defensive player in all of football. Whoever your favorite defensive player is, he's not better than Myles Garrett.
Damn. To go from the Browns, from Cleveland to LA. Oh my God.
Hey, do you feel a little bad for Jared Verse going from LA, knowing you're going to be in contention year in and out, week in and week out? You have a chance to win. Now he has to go to Cleveland.
Hold on, he's from Ohio though.
That don't mean you got to go back there. Hell, you from Arkansas? You ain't trying to go back there and live.
Yeah, but when I do go to Arkansas, I enjoy it because I'm from there.
You go to visit.
You know what I mean?
How long you stay?
I would typically say.
Hey, Ocho, you see him rubbing his hand? Ocho, you see him rubbing his hand?
It's a different ball game. It's a different ball game. So I mean, listen. Some people, as fans, the first thing they'll say, "Well, you're still making millions of dollars." But when you're competing, you want to compete at the highest level and actually want a chance to win. And to come from an environment, to come from a culture like that is consistently and everything is aligned with winning from top to bottom. I mean, you got gotta feel some kind of way. But listen, he can go up there. He can go over there and make a difference. I'm not gonna say Jared Verse gonna make them forget Myles Garrett, but he's no slouch.
He's not.
He's gonna be one of those players that you can plug and pull.
Yeah.
And they might not miss a beat defensively because that's just how good he is. I'm not saying he's Myles Garrett, but he ain't no goddamn slouch.
No, I mean, he got 12 sacks. He defensive rookie of the year. That says something that he's a proven, and he's in line for a big contract. He's gonna get paid.
Yes.
And the thing that Myles was like, yes, the money is great. $40 million is great, but man, I take the field, and I already know I ain't got no chance unless I get 12 sacks. And and get 2 scooping scores and lead to pick sixes. We not winning because offensively, that's how challenged we are. As great as Cleveland were defensively, Ocho and Joe, they ain't got no chance of winning. Who we kidding? Nobody.
Got to put up points.
And so Cleveland looking at it like, look, we paying a guy $40 million for what? As great as he is, and he's deserving, he's earned that. But we can't win. We can finish in dead last and pay $10 million for Jared Verse until he gets that big contract because his contract coming. He gonna be in the 40 mils also.
Yeah.
Cleveland they know what they got to do.
Yeah.
They know they got to do it. They got no choice.
I think Verse probably about 4 to 5 years younger than Myles Garrett.
Yeah, too. I think Myles about to turn 30 or just turned 30. Verse is what, 24?
Yeah, I think he about 24, 25.
Versus 25.
Be 25. Myles got to be 29 or 30. 30. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
yeah,
you still gotta play the games. But I tell you what, other than Seattle, who would you rather be? Let's be all the way real, because you make it seem like they were not on the cusp. They were in the championship. Didn't they go to the championship game last year? Didn't Seattle beat them in the championship game? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they were right there to begin with. It's not, Ocho, it's not like there's some of these teams, like they go load up and they get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys, and they didn't even win the division. They weren't even in the playoffs. The Rams, remember a couple years ago, they gave Philly the toughest test of all the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, but take your hat off to Stan Kroenke, to Gibbon, Les Snead, and those guys over there. The ability. If you think it can help us win a championship, go get it done.
Oh yeah.
Thanks. We'll figure out we'll figure out how to pay for this issue later.
Right.
Hey, we put that thing on layaway.
Hey, with the Super Bowl being back in LA, they trying to make sure they there.
There's a good chance.
I ain't trying to leave. As a matter of fact, the whole playoff run, Ocho, I ain't trying to leave. I ain't trying to leave LA.
Hey, home field advantage, huh?
I'm trying to stay right here.
Hey, I'm telling you, don't be surprised if 99 come out of retirement now.
Man, that's gonna be too wild, bro.
Hey, super wild.
Think about it. Myles Garrett probably ain't got to deal with all them double teams and stuff.
Oh hell no. No. And it's not like, hey, Fisk a Hellraiser too. That D tackle they got, I think he's from Florida State.
Yeah.
He ain't nothing to play with. He ain't nothing to play with. And landmine, that linebacker, they good. They good. And I think they got better on the edges. McDuffie gonna need to focus back in. He kind of lost his way a little bit, Ocho. I don't know if it was the contract or what was going on, but Seattle. The Chiefs, they normally don't let them corners get to that second contract, Ocho. I think they had Ward. I think they might have paid Ward, but remember they let Snead go. They let McDuffie go.
He went to Tennessee.
Cook, I think Cook, and now he's in with you guys, Ocho, in Cincinnati.
With us, yep. In Cincinnati.
So it's like, look, we don't go past the linebackers as far as pay. Because I mean, they at one point in time, remember they signed Honey Badger to a big time deal. Let Honey Badger go, and then they brought Justin Reed in. Then they let Justin Reed go because they get drafted these guys. These guys started playing well. You can't pay everybody. When you got Patrick Mahomes and you got these guys and you got Kelsey and you got some of these offensive linemen that's making, and you got Chris Jones and you got Kaloftis. It's just hard to, Joe, I can't pay everybody.
I know, I already know, yeah. That's what everybody tends to run into.
Yes.
You know, when you have these great teams and you have to start paying people, it starts to, it starts to mess up the team. You have to figure that out. You have to position yourself well. And that's probably why the Chiefs don't pay none of them corners, huh?
Yeah.
That's why they don't pay none of them corners. They use it. They use that for the other positions.
Look, you're not gonna have to hold up long because we bring we trust Spags. Spags gonna bring pressure. Spags is a pressure guy.
Yeah.
He loves to play man coverage. And when he feels threatened or he feels you trying to get into a position to kick a field goal, he coming to blow everything up. He's coming with a bomb blitz.
Yeah.
Every time.
He's coming. He's bringing it. If you threaten him, he's coming with the bomb. He's gonna blow it up.
Yeah. and the funny thing about it is the Chiefs have done very well, hit on all cylinders with those players, and allowing them, because they've had success with them, they allow them to go and get those contracts elsewhere. Because we feel, you know what, we can plug and play someone else here and just teach them exactly what to do because our money is on the front end. It's up front. And we feel we can get somebody to replace you anyway. And that's just, honestly, that's their process. That's the way they think.
They are,
it.
because if you look at it, Ocho, they drafted Chris Jones, they drafted Kaloftis, they drafted McDuffie, they drafted Watson, they drafted all these young players, and they hit on them. And so when you draft and you have that kind of success, you're like, you know what? Hey, hell, we'll draft another one. What the hell we got to overpay for this one? Just go draft another one. The only thing that they're going to constantly overpay is 1.5. Yeah. You're going to pay him.
He worth every penny.
As long as the sun come up, he going to get paid. Because he controls everything. I don't give a damn what you got on offense. I don't give a damn what you got on defense. He makes it work. He pulls all the strings. Now, it's going to be interesting to see what he's like 5-6 months removed from surgery, a very serious knee surgery. He had a lot of damage to that knee. We'll see. We're still a ways away. We're just not June, and we still got July. So he still got basically 10 weeks, maybe even 12 weeks, because the season doesn't start. He's probably not going to even play in the preseason. Hell, he'd never do.